All right. What is up? All right. All right. We got a rockin' tonight going on. I'm decked out in all my vintage Rockets gear, okay? Because I got a special guest from the state of Texas. Okay, this is a vintage Apex Rocket, Houston Rockets. This is that Champions right here. So just had to fly in for the entrance, but got a special guest tonight making his YouTube debut. My brother, okay, my brother from Texas, El Campo, Texas, El Campo Vintage. He's coming up right here. Let's give a round of give a hand to Michael Chernog. What's up?
What's going on, everybody?
All right. So I went thrifting today. It was crazy. Like, I've been cooped up for like 2 weeks. I've been like feeling like I got the coronavirus. Just locked myself in the house 2 weeks doing some stuff, and I had to get out today. And I said, yo, I'm gonna go thrifting. Hit up the local shops. They didn't have anything, and so I was like, man, I'm driving up to Pennsylvania today. So went to Pennsylvania, and it was pretty good. It was pretty good. So yeah, this right here is my brother, Michael. He lives in Texas. He does some part-time picking. I got him into the thrifting. So yeah. So let's say hi to someone. All right. Yeah. We got a bunch of people here. First of all, first person in here, Tracy, Uniquely Me. We got Burgundy Sales, Mr. Buys a Lot. Over the years, Tim, what's up? We got Jody. We got, let's see, who else we got? 2 Aussie thrifters, Brad and Jazz, what's up? Couple of pickers, Dapper Tiger. So we got a bunch of people. Chris from Thrift BCQ, Kelly Hustle, Bluegrass Picker, Philly Picker. So we got a bunch of people here tonight. So I got bags on bags. I mean, I'm just laying in bags of stuff. You know what I'm saying? And then I brought Michael on tonight because he went thrifting today in Texas. So he's gonna be showing some stuff. But let me show off this jacket though real quick. Check out the back of that. Check out that jacket. Check out that big logo. Now this jacket, this is an Apex jacket. This jacket was saved by my dad. He was dumpster diving, found this jacket in the dumpster, took it home, and then my mom cleaned it up. It's fresh. It's nice. It's vintage. So yeah. So I just wanted to just say hi to everyone. We're going to be getting into some of this stuff. So, Michael, what was the one thing you found today that's going to mess everyone up?
Right there.
If y'all watched my last video, I was taking my picture video. I did like a 4-hour live. I had that bird right there. Hello. And he found another one in Texas. Now, I don't know if his is demented as mine. Mine's pretty demented. So yeah, all right. So let's just, I'm just
Hey Chris.
Yo, what's up?
Tim said Ma Dukes wants to know what the origin of the Chernock name is.
Okay. Okay, so the origin of the Chernock name, it's Czech. So it's Chernock. In Czech, they said Chernok. Okay, that's how they said it. But when they got over in America and all that, it's Chernock. It's Czech. So if you ever see the Czech language, the C has like a little V on top of it, and that gives it the ch sound. And then the OCH, that's ok in Czech. So Chernock. Now, the origin is, so OCH means man. All right. And then the Czech word for black is Cherny. So basically the last name means black man. That makes any sense. So yeah. But I think what I think my grandmother said a long time ago is we were a bunch of dirty farmers. So that's why they got the black man name. So but yeah, I got all kinds of stuff. I went up to Pennsylvania and we got some stuff. Oh, hey Stacy, what's up? She's over I think south of San Antonio, over by Uvalde. Stacy Reisner. So, so, all right. Well, I've got stuff like for days. I picked up a bunch of stuff. I got a bunch of hats, bunch of shirts, bunch of clothes, bunch of different things. First off, we got the Brooks and Dunn cowboy hat. All right, this one needs to be a little reshaped and everything, but that's looking good. So I got that, and just a bunch of clothes. So we're gonna be looking at clothes. But I'm gonna let Michael show me some stuff because he said he's got some stuff that's gonna blow my mind tonight. So I'm gonna let him take over. I'm gonna put him up full screen so we can see some of the stuff he found. So it's all you, Michael.
All right, man. Let's see. Let me get over here. I found me some hats today, or last week too. I won't do that one. Found this Nelson, Canada hat.
It's got the 3 stripes on it. That's dope.
Clean, never worn. Then got the Cancer Oil Gulf Company. Same thing. Brand new, new old stock, whatever.
Nice.
What else?
Nice.
Here? An Ernest Tubb. Found this at a state sale. Ernest Tubb Record Shops, Nashville, Tennessee. Fresh inside, never worn.
Heck yeah.
And then this is one I really like, the Tough Nut. I guess that has to do with clothing back in the day or something.
I think it was like a British like jean brand, Tough
It's
Nut.
got the liner all the way and all the foam all inside.
Awesome. Hey, Harry, what's up? What's going on? Harry Humpstone, everyone.
Okay, I found this on the web. For hey Siri, what's up?
God dang it.
Turn Siri off.
Yeah, right.
Then I found this one. I don't know. This is a Circus, Reno, Nevada.
Oh, that's dope. Yeah, I love that. That's a pillbox style hat.
All right.
When it's got that round top.
And it's nice on the inside too. They're just sitting in the closet.
That's sweet.
I stashed them up. They're like $1 a piece. So, let's see.
Can I get little? Oh, wait, maybe not. No, that doesn't work. We're gonna keep you solo.
Be little, huh?
Yeah.
I found these and went to LaGrange to my little honey hole, I like to call it. Let's see what I got there. Oh. Got this Barry D. Mosley trucking.
Ooh, I like that. I like that little, Santa Fe style on that brim.
This is an old Rip Cap ink, Rising Star, Texas, made in the USA.
Heck yeah.
See that? Then I got this Carmine Feed and Fertilizer, corduroy.
Ooh, I love them corduroy hats.
Snapback. Nice on the inside. Made in Korea. Amapro.
Yeah, definitely. It's even got that little visor inside.
Then I found him. I seen him on Facebook. They had him posted. So I had to get there early this morning. There's already people in line. They opened up at 9 and I was there at 7:47 and I was late already. So
Michael, can you explain this comment right here?
because he changed his accent back in the day so he doesn't sound from Texas is what he told me. So either that or his balls ain't dropped quite yet all the way.
Hey.
I don't know. He was, well, nah, we ain't gonna go there. But anyway. Then I came back to Wharton, this neck about 10 miles away from where I live, and found this Louise Fire Department.
I like that.
On the front. And then I came all the way back. I was in LaGrange, came back to Wharton, and found a cap from LaGrange.
There we go. Would you say LaGrange? LaGrange is probably like halfway between where you live.
It's
and
about an
Austin.
hour away. It takes an hour to get there. So here's one for Tommy. There you go, Tommy.
There we go.
And then I picked up some shirts, some single stitch shirts. So you can tell me about some of these or whatever.
All right, yeah.
We got this down to earth products made in the USA.
All right, what's on the front? What we got? Yo, wool. Oh, is that long sleeve?
Yeah,
Oh,
long sleeve, National Parks Conservation Association.
Oh yeah, Wolf Cell.
And then got like a patch stitched on the back.
Heck yeah.
And then found this jerseys large made in the USA.
Oh, look at that.
Cubs. And found in Wharton, I found this one, the Wharton Players.
I like that. That's local.
And that's on a Hanes heavyweight 50-50.
All these tags he's showing, those are bolo tags right there for that vintage.
And I think you went to this guy's concert before or something. You said you really liked this was your idol or something. So
Who the F is that?
Brian White. Someone else's stars. Someone else's star. So, and that's on the Fruit of the Loom heavy.
You're gonna be wearing that one, aren't you? Out and about.
Yeah. Mm-hmm, sure. Then I got this one. I don't know how you say that. Oneida. I think it's Primal Surf Hawaii. This is on the back.
Oh, dope. Yeah.
So.
That's awesome.
And I think I found this one when you were down here when we were making our way up to Austin. Crazy Shirt Hawaii extra large.
Oh yeah. I remember
Bass
that.
Brothers fishing guys.
How did I not take that?
We'll tell you where to go. And got this big old print on the back.
I love that. That's awesome.
Dover Police.
There we go. Is that Dover, Delaware?
I would think so. That's Tommy's neighborhood somewhere down that area, huh? That was on I seen this Best Tees logo you talked about.
There we go. Yeah, that Fruit of the Loom Best Tee on that black hang tag. Yeah, definitely. Is that one single stitched?
Yeah, these are all single stitch.
Oh, nice.
I don't pick anything up unless it's single stitch. I'm not gonna waste my time. How about a Robert Allen Sportswear? You ever hear that?
Man, I don't know, man. Maybe.
God dang it. Where's this?
That's cool. I like that. What's that? What's on there? Ooh,
Your tombstone.
Yeah, that's awesome.
So
That's
I
sweet.
found that one. That was this.
Tommy,
this
show that Delaware one again. That Dover or the Dover one.
Show it again, he said.
Show it again.
Can you see that? Yeah. Dover Police
Athletic
League. Maybe Ohio.
There we go. Mr. Buys a lot.
I think I got arrested 3 times. Then I found this. This is made in USA. Cotton Deluxe Anvil.
There you go. Yeah.
This is a big, heavy. I guess that's what do you call that? A Henley?
Yeah.
It's short sleeve though.
Anything on it?
Bastrop County Bass Club.
Yo, I like that graphic though. That graphic is.
Yeah.
I'm all about that graphic.
So that's why I picked that up. And then this one, I just like this one here, but it's the NHRA.
That looks like Yosemite Sam.
Yeah, or the Rebel. I thought it was the Rebel mascot.
Oh, the Running Rebels. Yeah.
Sports Service, made in the USA.
Oh, cool. Anything on the back?
Yeah, it's big logo on the back.
Oh, cool. Yeah, definitely.
So
I like that.
And then I found me a Harley shirt. They don't have anything on it. It's just it's a heavy, I don't know. It's all cotton, made in the USA. It's just a black shirt. Got the tag here.
Yeah. That's cool.
And then it's got just the little emblem here. You
Yeah.
know? But
That's
it's a heavy knit. It's real thick. So that's a winter shirt there. That's too freaking hot to wear that over here.
All right, what about these hats you were telling me about? You got some crazy hats.
Well, that was the hats, those other ones.
Oh,
but
nice.
I got one more.
Where'd you put it?
You want to see it?
Yeah, let me see it. Let me see what you got.
See if you know what this is.
Neutrino. I got a Cargill one. I got one of those. That's a K Products.
Yep.
Yeah, there you go.
But it's as nice as that. There ain't nothing in it.
Man, I got a
Fresh.
I got one of them. I don't think it's K Products. I got a what you call it? I got a corduroy hat like that. So Tommy says all he finds is family reunion and 5K run shirts.
Well, there's a lot of those too, but these are the ones you just happen to find. I found those weren't all from today, but
yeah. I don't know. Let me rip into stuff.
that's from like maybe 3 different times because I just started looking for them.
Yeah,
So,
yeah. It's all about looking for those
I
shirts.
like hats and then the shirts because they're easy to do. T-shirts and your hats. So
Hey Lisa, what's going on? Yeah, I found a bunch of shirts. Was one place I went to. I walk in and they're like, hey, all shirts and sweaters, 25 cents. I'm like, you shouldn't have told me, man. You shouldn't have told me. So, but I'm gonna show y'all a few things I got. Went to the Goodwill. I live like in the what I call the I-81 corridor. So it's like Virginia, West Virginia, Maryland, Pennsylvania, all on Interstate 81. So I live in the West Virginia part, but I went through Maryland up into Pennsylvania, and that's where I was at today. So I stopped at the Goodwill. They didn't have any shoes, but then these popped out. I got these New Balance baseball shoes, brand new, and they were $747. That's probably the most expensive thing I picked. Well, not most expensive, but I couldn't leave them because New Balance, brand new. These are sold out everywhere, so someone may want these. So I bought that. Here, I went out of my comfort zone.
yeah, what is that?
This.
I said, what the hell did he get? Oh, that's some skis you were talking
These
about.
are some skis. And it came with the bag. All right, so it was initially $30 because I didn't see the tag on it. It was initially $30. And the girl came over there because I was showing her that because it was kind of like all over the place. And she's like, oh, that's $30 because she found it. And she's like, oh, but the green means it's half off. So because I was like, yeah, I might not get them for 30. But she's like, oh, it's half off. So I was like, yeah, I'll get it. But they're like almost brand new. I don't know. Unzip. I don't even know if I can get them out. So they're super nice. Maybe they've done 2 or 3 runs, and that's about it. I got this. I don't know. It's strapped in there pretty good. Hold on. Let me see. Let's see if I can get this without knocking over everything.
Tim, we're gonna leave the glass to you. That's too much.
Oh wait, I gotta flip it around. Wow. So super nice. They might be older, but I looked up comps. Comps were kind of all over the place. But like a pair sold for like $135 plus shipping, and I got the bag and everything. So I got the bag. I got the ski rock, whatever they call the ski sticks. So I'm gonna take a chance. I'm gonna put them up for like $150 with calculated shipping, and See, I mean, it's got the original OG bag though, you know. So I thought that was kind of cool. And then, so as I'm like walking with the skis and everything, I'm walking with the skis. I'm feeling good about the purchase. I look over and I'm like, what? And at first I thought they were something, but then I was kind of like, I looked at them like, oh man, because I've sold this kind before. And I was like, oh man, you know what? Screw it. I'm picking it up anyway. And so this will be like a teaching lesson. So I picked up, if you know what this is, this brand right here, Rydell. Okay, they make, and let me open it up. All right, so these are ice skates. Okay, black boot ice skates. They look like they've been, I don't know if they might have been worn once. All right, they might have been worn once. But if you find roller skates that have this brand, pick them up, because I've sold like 3 or 4 pairs of these Rydell roller skates for like $130, $140, $180 before. So I'm gonna take a chance on these since I have the box. It comes with the box. It comes with both skates, but they're heavy. So they come with both skates, and these are vintage. These are made in the USA. They're made in Red Wing, Minnesota, I believe. But it came with all the paperwork. So it came with all the paperwork, and then these. I think these need to be cleaned up, or they might be. I've gone ice skating like once in my life, so you know what I'm saying. But with the OG box and everything, I'll take it. So, but if you find I've never found those in ice skates before. I found 4 pairs. I've sold 4 pairs already in with the roller skates. So I'm gonna take a chance on those. Those were $8. So I was like, you know what? Let's spend the money to make some money. So, so those are the big items. Here, okay. Here's from the same place. We got.
Tracy says you need to demo the skates.
I will break my ankle and tear my Achilles, and I'll be out for like the rest of the.
You got to do the spin on them.
Yeah. Now this jacket's getting a little hot, so I might have to. I got like a. Now I went from vintage fresh to Sam Adams tee. All right. We might have to model some clothes here, so that's why I'm taking it off. All right, so let's just throw that over there. I got this. This is kind of a Bolo brand. It's called Maverick. Here, I'm gonna make myself big, Michael, and you can just commentate from the peanut gallery. This is called Maverick, made in the USA, size large. It's a corduroy shearling lined vest. All right, so. So so we got that. I mean, this should bring in maybe like $30-$40. They have the denim ones too. Now the one thing that to look out for, and this one doesn't have it, but instead of the W for like Wrangler, it's upside down like an M for it's an M for Maverick. So that's a little vintage Bolo brand right there. So yeah, Maverick, made in the USA. This one was $3, so that wasn't bad. What is this? Oh, I just picked up this. It's just a blank. It's a vintage Fruit of the Loom single stitch blank. Hey, even these vintage blanks, if you get enough of these and lot them up, they sell really well. So look for that single stitch right here. Okay, we'll teach again. See that one stitch right there? That's single stitched. All right. So, and then in the tag, you can see Fruit of the Loom, made in the USA right there. So I've got a good collection of blanks right now. I'm gonna lock them up soon so we can get those all together. Then I found this like funky jacket. I just thought it was cool. It was $2. It says Lagerfeld photo. It's a real thin jacket, but it's like, this is kind of like something like a hipster jacket. Ooh, we might wear this one. Okay. Oh wait, here we go. So I thought that was cool. I can see, some hipster wearing this out in Brooklyn, just chilling. Just like, yo, look at me. So, then I found some hats. I found a cool roped blank hat, nylon. So that was pretty cool. Ooh, let me throw those hats over there. Hold on, let me bite this tag off real quick since I don't have scissors. There we go. Put that right there. I don't. Hey, Michael, this? Who? What's this? This is some kind of farming thing right here.
Yeah.
Oh, Lisa says it was a giveaway with cologne.
It wasn't a giveaway with the cologne.
Oh, I don't know. Maybe so. It feels like a giveaway jacket, but I like it. So I got that hat. That's vintage, made in the USA. What else? Oh, this surprised me. All right, this is kind of a first for me, and I was like, no way. All right, I don't know what this hat is. Okay, weird design, but let's take a look at this tag though. It's got that OG Screen Stars tag.
Wow, nice.
Yeah, so I was like, yo, definite pickup. I've never run across a Screen Stars hat, but if you do, pick it up. Bolo all day. So that was bag number one. So
a couple of pickers said Pioneer seed.
Pioneer seed. Okay, yeah. I will put that in the knowledge bank, and we will continue. Now I went to Goodwill in Hagerstown. They were dry, but I picked up one item, and I thought it was really cool. All right, throw that bag over there. This is a Red Bull crashed ice. Basically, I looked it up. It's the downhill world championship, but it's all like embroidered right there. On the back, it's got St. Paul, USA. It's super nice. It's got the embroidery on the sleeve, signature series. It's got the thumb holes. So wait. Pause on this. Lisa just says, I got some new without tags 3D emblem single stitch biker shirts. Pause your life, Lisa, right now, because you might have some expensive ass shirts. Okay. So we will get together. We will talk about this. Single stitch 3D emblem. If they're from a certain like era, you might have gold right there. So we will talk about that. Okay. She might already know. So she might be just coming in and flexing on my channel. Man, that's all right. So yeah, this should bring, I mean, this it's in perfect condition. This should bring maybe like $50-$60. And I don't know what I paid. I paid up for this one. This was $5.99. So I was like, oh God, $6. But that was good. All right, let me get a let's see. There was one there, okay. No, okay, that bag. What's this one? That bag. Hey, what's in here? Okay. This is more from Pennsylvania. I don't know why they tie this bag. I'm never gonna be able to untie this. Oh, here we go. This is my hat lot. I have this. Oh man, Lisa, you might have some.
Those aren't worth anything. Just send them to us, and we'll take care of them.
Yeah. Just send them to me. You know what I'm saying? I'll take care of them for you. Burgundy, she says, I'm confused why the Screen Stars hats, a bolo. Solds look low or dead. Am I missing something? Yeah, because you might not be. They might be dead on eBay, but other places they sell. So, you know what I'm saying? It's about expanding your horizon. I sell a lot of hats on Grailed. So, that might be, that right there is going to be a $25 hat, $25, $35 hat. So, all right. I'm just trying to keep up with the chat. As Mel would say, I just picked up some Daggy hats. Again, when you pick these up for 50 cents a piece, it's easy to, just pick up a bunch of them because you never know. Someone might have the last name of Cunningham, Yeah. Yeah, make your own price, right, Tommy? We always talk about that. These were cool. These were some vintage new era. Here's a vintage new era tag right there. It says that DuPont Pro model. Okay. And these were kind of cool. I got to do some research on this, but it's got an S on it, and on the back it says Rebels. So those are interesting.
So you found all this today?
Yeah, this is all today. Yeah, this is one spot. This is the Hope Mission in Hagerstown. They have a sister store in Chambersburg, Pennsylvania, and usually when I go there, they have a bunch of hats, and they have them all hanging on this like rafter. And I just like pop them off. I'm like, all right, take that one, that one, that one, that one, that one. So, yeah. Check that out. That's pretty cool. USS LHA-4 Nassau. So. No, if you want to learn about hats, I did a whole hat haul where I talked like 4 hours about hats. So if you want to go watch that at a later time, go watch that, and you'll learn all about that stuff. Lisa, before you do anything with them Harley shirts, just pause and let me know about that because again, you might have some. This one's kind of cool. Capital Cement Corp. Now these roped hats. These are usually vintage 90s. So, yeah, hats do really well on Grail. Picked up another one of these vintage new era. It's got SH on it. It's just a cool, wool hat right here. Got the new era tag right there. So, got that. Got one of these. These usually do well for me too. Now these usually do on, again, when you're paying 50 cents a hat, these do, pretty good on eBay. So I've sold a bunch of those. $10 Eastern. Yeah, Kent. Dang it. Where you been, bro? And then I found another one of these. These are cool. It's vintage new era. Like on Grailed, when I put vintage new era to show it, people don't even care what the team is. Green hat with an S on it, Yeah, 9 gumbo time. Thank you, Tommy. Dang, Kent. Where you been? This one's cool. So sometimes when I pick up hats and they're like big and bold, it's got crazy like green and yellow. It stands out. These are good. So, dude, you already missed Michael's Hall. He might be already cut out. I don't know. He's in the background. He's in the peanut gallery. Yeah, see this one's sweet right here. Now this one's gonna need a little repair. But this is a Embassy Suites Hotel, and it's got that big chunky. If you can see that, it's got that big chunk puff. I call it. So, yeah, Kent, why you ain't got me in your notifications? I don't know. Notifications haven't been working correctly. So, check that one out. That one's cool. That one's like made in the USA right there. Oh, wait, Kent, we got to start over. What are you talking about? Oh wait, I got something for Ken after the. All right, M&M Mars Incorporated Family Day visor. Here, let me put on the visor. Maybe we gotta. There we go. There we go. So we got that M&M Mars. Okay. All right. Dude, Ken, you missed the rocket vintage rockets jacket. Then I got this crazy like Fulton Motor Sales, Ford Motor Sales lime green hat. Really cool. Factory certified home light. We got the chainsaw patch with the rope. And then what else we got? All right, and then I got a couple t-shirts. I just popped these t-shirts off. This is a band t-shirt. You know, they had it for 50 cents. So I was like, yep, gonna get that. And then they had this this vintage single stitched Marina. It's like a POW one right here. Still missing from Philadelphia. Everything like that. So no, that was, you know, so that's something that, you know, I might throw on eBay and, you know, it might have an emotional attachment. So yeah. Ship and Sunshine says, I see Eminem and I think Mork and Mindy, Nanu, right? So, all right, throw that back. All right, like Kent, pause. Kent missed the intro. Everyone's mad. Everyone, you know, he's all mad and everything like that. So we got to show him the intro again. Okay, it started off with a blank screen and just had me just coming in like. So there you go, Kent. You get it one more time. So, oh, and then Kelly, Ecom Mom, got to see that too. So, all right, let me bring Michael back into the fold. So yeah, that was that was all from one thrift shop. And
I'm good.
So yeah, all those hats came from one thrift shop. The lady's like, I haven't seen you in a while. I'm like, yeah, I'm here to decimate your hats. So she was pleasantly pleased with that. Here's a bag I want to show. I got some vintage stuff I can show. This jacket is loud. Is it loud to you, Michael?
No.
Oh. Well, I'm starting to sweat. So we'll throw that over here. All right. So I hit up. Now, usually the Salvation Armies around me are terrible. Oh, thanks, Kelly. She loves the Rockets hat. Usually the Salvation Armies are terrible around me, but the one in Chambersburg, Pennsylvania, like it's either like you go in there and they don't have anything, or then you go in there like, oh my God, this is. No, I don't have uptime tonight. I have I drank a Red Bull, but then I just threw some different drink in there, so. Yeah, I am left. But you know, they just have these sitting on the counter. I'm like, you know, instant bolo. You know what I'm saying? They're like, yeah, we just want 50 cents a piece for these. So I'm like, yep. So took those, and then they had some makeup, and I'm like, I was gonna get that makeup, but I was like, nah. So I started looking at hats, and I started looking. So I got that Brooks and Dunn hat at the Salvation Army, and they said they had some other hats, and then this one's dope. I think right here, Molokai. It's got that orange that safety orange camo, the big deer on it. So, and all their hats are. The lady's checking me out. She's like, I wonder how much are hats, because they had like this list, and I pointed to it, and I was like, yeah, they're 25 cents. So I spent like a whopping like $13 there. Got some kid Vans. So those are kind of cute. Throw those down there. I thought I got some more hats. Did I get some more hats? No, but this is kind of my vintage haul. So now the one thing that kind of made me upset about this vintage haul, all the tags are ripped out. And I'm kind of like, are you kidding me? So I had to kind of go on I had to kind of go on like just like single stitched and like just like graphics. And then some of the graphics had like dates at the bottom. So, but they were all, it was really weird. So, yeah, this is like a 1995 right here. So kind of cool. It says, "Don't want to work." So I might be wearing that one, when I go thrifting. So I got that. This one was cool. Nice single stitch. Just says, "Who cares?" With a cool drawing. But again, it's like all the tags are ripped out. So it's just like, man, I'm trying to use my imagination of what kind of tag was that. But I thought that was kind of cool. All right, what else we got? This is like looking at all this stuff over because I was just like pulling stuff out. Nice single stitched Atlantic City, big print right there. So tourist shirts do really well for me too. Like if you find these tourist shirts, especially like those old vintage, single stitch ones, these do well. These do well. All right, what else we got? Oh, we got this 1993 Pepsi Generations. Here, let me make myself big. Sorry, so everyone can see. Got this Pepsi Generations. So that was cool. You can see PepsiCo 1993 right here. So got that. What else we got? Oh, this one was really cool. Another single stitch, no tag, but it had ladybugs on it. Front and back. So it's a double-sided ladybug tee. And the thing about too, I've kind of taught myself, the cotton feels different. It's just a different type of cotton. It feels like it's more, it's like, it's between like 200 ply or no, like 200 thread count sheets and like 800 thread count sheets. It's like that. It's got a thicker, tighter like weave in it. So that's really cool though. So all right, what else I got? Again, this is okay, cool. This is another single stitch. It says smile, it confuses people. So just those like these, this would probably be something in those, 90s, thick, yes, junk girl. Yes, Patty, thick and tight. So we got that. That's cool. Nothing on the back on that one. What else we got? Oh, I found this. And I'm like, man, it doesn't have the tag. But this is single stitch. And it's Scooby-Doo front and the back. So I think regardless of the tag not being there, it's vintage. So I think it's going to be I think that one's going to do pretty well. Yeah, because they had all these. I looked through all like the shirts at this place, and I'm like, I wasn't really finding anything. And then I saw this other like rack of shirts, and I'm like, I started going through. I'm like, oh, what? Money. And all the shirts at the Salvation Army were 50 cents. So I did pretty well there. This is a vintage Sesame Street. Check out that Elmo with the shoes. I mean, tell me that's not going to do well. Okay? Look at that. Isn't that awesome? So nothing on the back, but all these were like super clean, super nice. Again, thick and heavy. All right? I mean, that's just dope. I got to look at that again. Oh, also, because see, like at the bottom it says Henson right there. And then also it's like a little glittery. So I thought that was like really, really cool. I mean, that's that vintage streetwear that they're going to be eating up on Grailed. All right, what else did I get? Oh, this one was cool. I love finding stuff like this. It was tie-dye on the front. If you can see that. Well, on the back, huge spell out. Cayman Islands, British West Indies, in this like really thick, puffy type, like puffy print. I love getting these shirts. These do really well. Ainsley, what's going on? Scores galore. What's going on? So yeah, Cayman Islands, you know, that big across the back, big spell out. So it's got a lot of things going for it, you know. It's got the, you know, it's got the, you know, the tie-dye, the big spell out, you know, really cool. 3D print. Yeah, it's a, you know, I call it that puffy print. What else we got? Oh, and then I found one. They had, okay. I almost pulled. I wish I would have gone back. I almost pulled it, but I was like, man, I'm getting too much stuff here, and I wish I was going to go back and get them. They had all of these. They had all of these sweatshirts that had bingo stuff on them in like this puffy paint, like but like actual printed on there, like the puff print, and it's just like the huge like all over bingo and all these sayings about bingo. And I was going to get them and I didn't. And I'm kind of kicking myself for them. The only thing I got out of that was another, this is on a jerseys made in the USA tag right there. And it's another of these, whatever. So that's what I got right there. So that's vintage. So that was a good, like, vintage score. So a lot of times you don't come across a lot like that, but sometimes, you know, you just find just strewn out everywhere. So yeah, so that was in the Salvation Army yeah Gen XT there.
I also picked up this, I guess, vintage Mickey Mouse.
Oh, here, let me make you big.
Walt Disney camera strap, new in the package.
So yeah, so it's like,
Yeah.
I mean, you wouldn't call. I mean, yeah, new old stock.
Yeah.
Yeah, ship and shun sign. It's a puffy print. that puffy screen print. So that's all you had, Michael?
Damn. I got a damn hat. That's from El Campo.
El Campo, Texas. Pearl on the Prairie, right?
David Allgear machinery. So
nice.
and that's from a local. It's made in the USA from a local guy that.
Yeah, they do bulldozers and stuff like that, don't they?
Yeah, they do oil field. A lot of stuff with the oil field.
A couple pickers said they've sold that crap.
And
It's a great seller. So yeah, and she says, "Where's my damn hat?"
there you go.
All right, let me pop back in here. So yeah, that was that, and then these. I think one. No, okay. This is a Hagerstown, Maryland haul right here. They were doing half off all their clothes, so I took advantage of that. I hadn't been there in a while, so I just stocked up on some stuff, and they have usually all their stuff's $2, so it kind of came out to like $1 a piece on these, but you know, believe it or not, these like acrylic sweaters sell pretty well for me. The crazier the design and the closer to like a Coogie sweater, you know, you can't call these Bill Cosby sweaters anymore. You don't call them Cosby sweaters anymore because we know what happened to that. But it's like, you know, these crazy designs, these do pretty well on places like Grailed and Depop. So they had a bunch of those, so I picked up some of those. This is a really cool design. It's like on a black knit, but like the subtle stitching is like multicolor. You can see that. It's a really cool design. So I picked up that one. Made in the USA. So comes with a free print, right? God dang. This one was really cool. This is a cardigan, but I again for $1 I picked it up. These should do well. This is an old brand called Expressions. So, but it's a really cool style. So you can see that. Really cool designs on that. What else did I pick up? What kind of? Oh, this is a vintage tee on a Delta Pro weight made in the USA. Not single stitch, so it's probably like late 90s, but it says we'll golf for food. So again, that thicker, heavier, tight knit. So I picked that one up. All right, what else I got? Oh, and then I'm a sucker for these tourist shirts. All right, artisans heavyweight, made in the USA, Glenford, Wisconsin. Wait, try which one on? This one right here? That cardigan? You want me to put that cardigan on? Yeah, I think I can do the cardigan. Let's see. How many buttons it's got? 3. I can do that. I can do 3 buttons. Yeah, let me check that out. Yeah. Might be a keeper. Oh, I didn't do 1 button. Uh-oh. You gotta do the behind the back button. Ooh, yeah. Feeling swanky in this. So hold on, let me button it up so I can do a fit. Just in case any of my buyers ask me to model it for them. I can and I will. So just come in here like, yo, okay, we got that. All right, I can wear this for a little bit. So it's got a really cool design. I mean, it's light, it's nice. So, all right, so I got the Adirondack Mountains right here. That's a cool like embroidery right there. Vintage 90s. So these tourist crew necks do really well. So, all right. What else? Oh, right. This is where I like the chat. I didn't even look this up, and I was like, yeah, the chat's gonna help me out with this. All right, this is on a Times Square sportswear made in the USA. This is vintage 90s or maybe even 80s. Mackinac. Anybody would know where Mackinac is? Mackinac. All right. All right, wait, hold on. Michigan. All right, ding, 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 ding. Mackinac. Kelly got it. I don't know if that's right. Maybe I'm just taking your word for it. Mackinac Lake. All right, good. Michigan. Okay, I've got a few people thinking it's Michigan, so I'm gonna say all right. Can't say it's Michigan, so I guess. All right, here's another sweater I got. Cool design too. That nice acrylic. So again, these aren't big sellers, but when you're getting them for like $1 a piece. $25, $30 on Grailed, or Depop. I'll take that all day. Dang, Kent with the link. All right, thank you. Yeah, Tommy had no chance in the geography category, bro. So, all right. Oh, let's see. Then I picked up this one. This is a newer style. But I picked this up. This is kind of cool. Cool looking, cool design, cool knit. So it's not vintage, it's newer. But again, I picked it up. So Kelly says she was the runner-up in the geography in school. Nice. Guess who won the geography bee in 5th grade? This guy right here. Michael, go find that.
Yeah, but he couldn't spell biscuit.
Hey, listen to me. All right. Now that was in 3rd grade. I misspelled biscuit in the spelling bee. Michael was the spelling bee nerd, and I was the geography nerd. So, Yeah, I mean, how did I spell biscuit? I'll never forget that. I spelled biscuit, so it's Biscuit, right?
Yeah.
That's how you spell it. But I always remember, I spelled it. How did I spell it? I spelled it
Biscuit.
Bisquit because I was thinking biscuit.
Biscuit.
Yeah, I was thinking Bisquick, and I was like biscuit, Bisquick, boom, boom, and they were like, "Bah." I'm like, what? They're like, no, it's a C. I'm like, you have to be kidding me. So, yeah, I misspelled biscuit to end my, and then after that, no more spelling bees. I was done. All right, so I got this Cleveland Indians, because I believe, and on the back it has Cleveland Indians. It's got that old, like, early 2000s Nike team tag right there. So I picked that up. So yeah. Can I have the origin? Can you use it in a sentence? So the reason I got this too is now they're getting rid of like a lot of the Chief Wahoo stuff, but a lot of the Cleveland people still want that. So I just picked it up. What else is in here? Oh, cool. Check this out. All right, another geography quiz. All right, here we go. Are we ready for the geography quiz? Whoever gets this right first gets nothing but my support. All right. I picked up this JanSport, extra large, made in the USA. Cape May. Anybody know where Cape May is? Cape May. All right. Get your Google out. Okay. Kent, I want a whole Wikipedia link on this. Cape May. All right. Shipping Sunshine. It says New Jersey.
Jersey.
Says Russia. No, all right. Cape May, New Jersey. Okay. So ding, ding, ding. I think Shipping Sunshine gets that first. So, all right. Now this one. All right, hold on. Then I just pulled this extra Woolrich, this nice Woolrich out. It's an XL, made in the USA, vintage. It feels nice. I might have to try this one on. There we go. Visit NewJersey.org. City, Cape May. Cape May is right below Cape April. Okay, now that's funny. Tommy says I take the Lewes ferry there. All right, there we go. This is nice. This one's nice. I don't like it though. It doesn't have a good look. So there we go. Yes, Shipping Sunshine. I will send that out. All right. I don't know where my there's my hat right there. All right. I don't know, Tommy. Whenever I figure it out. This is going to go into the rotation of death. I thought this one was really cool. This is brand new with tags. The 2002 Olympics. And it's got like a little figure skating action on there. Embroidery. So that's really nice. Brand new with tags. Yeah, Salt Lake Winter Olympics 2002. So I thought that was really cool. Yeah, I felt very dad in that one. I went from like 40 to 60, like that. And then I tried these out. They had these for 50 cents, and I was like, you know what? I'm gonna try to do something with these. I've sold stuff like this before to I don't know. It's like these see-through jerseys. So I've sold these before. So, and they're I thought it had it. Maybe these didn't have tags. No, this one doesn't have a tag. But just kind of like really cool, see-through jersey. I got a red one and I got a yellow one. So, and then they're like super clean. So, but no tags. Well, that was the theme of today. I was like, yo, who's ripping up all these tags? Yeah, 90s hip hop. breakdancer jerseys. Exactly. See, Tim knows what I'm talking about. Oh, is that what I'm doing in my? This ain't gonna fit me. Thing. I put that around my arm. I'm like, yo, I thought that was gonna fit. I mean, it could fit, but it might be a tight fit. I don't know. Y'all don't want to see me in that tight fit. So I picked up that, and then a couple of high Vans right here, and these were $3 right there. So, minimal cleaning on these, and this will go in the shoe pile. And but like check that out. I thought this was really cool. Like I found these, the little ones, then I found the big, so it was like a Vans type. Put it on.
Hey, I got something to show you, Chris. Something.
All right, you show something while I'm trying to get this
there you go.
on. So you're gonna go sell while I put this on.
I got this on an online auction. Bought it. It's a dangerous area phone. Like I guess when at a plant somewhere, when something goes wrong, they got to have it where no sparks or whatever. But I bought it for $2, and one sold not recently. There's only a few in this blue for like $1,100 to $1,300. So it's got a few scratches on it, but it's never been used, so it's still got the plastic on the telephone. So I thought that was pretty cool.
All right, I got the jersey on. I don't know how it looks. Yeah. Y'all ready? Tim wanted to see it. Brown down. I don't know if I can get this off now. So, all right, Michael, go back in there while I take this off.
Let's see if we can make them talk. Hello. There you go. See,
those things are possessed by the devil.
He was hungry earlier. He wanted a cracker or something. He said, "I don't know."
All right. Let's get back right here. All right, so that's bag number whatever. All right. Now, this one store, the store I went into, I haven't showed that had 25 cents on everything. I haven't showed that yet. I got a lot of bread and butter stuff. So now, Patty, she said, it's a dad and son van set. Yeah, exactly. And then she said she picked up a size 15 high top Converse. Big shoe sizes. Those guys need love too. So I always tell people if you're out and about, say you're at like Ross or something like that, and they've got those shoes, size 16, 17, 18 basketball shoes, pick them up because they can't find those shoes online or in the store, or like they can't go to like Adidas or Nike and find, a size 16, 17, or 18 size shoe. So pick them up. I always have really, really good luck. The only thing I would shy away from is like the football cleats. You can get stuck with a lot of football cleats. And I still have like a size 17 football cleat that I'm still stuck with. So, all right, I'm going to make myself big.
Was this bag 3?
Huh?
Bag number 3?
Yeah, this was from Greencastle, Pennsylvania. Tommy says, stay the hell out of Ross. It's full of corona-infested people. Yeah, this was in Greencastle. This was my last stop. This is where I basically woke up Kent and Tommy, and they started blowing up while I'm trying to thrift, they're blowing up my like phone with the 8,000 text messages back and forth. But this is like my last stop. Yeah, Greencastle. They got yes, Tim. They got good antiquing there, and they got some decent thrift there too. Greencastle, and then I'm trying to think about when you go east on that road. What's the other town? They've got a cool thrift shop there. Yeah. I can't remember what but I picked up some shoes. All right, so I'm gonna make myself big. I picked up some shoes. Now, I thought there was a White Castle all this time. Yeah. I picked up these Florsheim shoes right here. Now, these are not the Kenmore 5-nail V-cleat ones, but these still do sell. Okay. Very nice leather. They are not shell cordovan. Okay. Oh, man. I'm not making fun of them, but on Ronnie's channel the other night, he was talking about shell cordovans, and someone put in something in the chat. Like, it was like basically they misheard him, and it was the funniest thing. I forgot what they said, but I was like LOLing because it like totally didn't make sense. Because like Ronnie, if you're not subscribed to Ronnie, I mean, I think everyone's subscribed to Ronnie Hart, but he was talking about shell cordovans, and someone's, oh man, I can't remember. I gotta go back and look because it was the funniest thing ever. Yeah, because I was like reading that, and I'm like, what did that say? And then I'm like, oh, they didn't. They said it like really weird. Yeah, these are the Florsheim made in the USA. These are the Imperials. Okay, really nice shoe. Okay, especially for $4, you can pick these up. These turn into like $50, $60 shoes. So Florsheim. There's a lot of research that you can do into these, but I picked these up because it's got like a nice, like the nice leather, the nice cut. So yeah, I picked those up. I've sold many of these before, and I'll keep picking them up because they do really, really well. So I got those, and then because this Goodwill had shoes half off, so I'm like all day. Then they have these Timberland slippers, and they need a little reshaping. They look like they were just sitting in like probably a bin with the shoes on top of them. But I mean, they look like they were barely worn. They look like they've been worn once, and like that's not even a rock. That's like dust in there. So really good pair. Diary of a Flipper. What's going on? They're jumping in. So I got these Timberland sandals. So I got those. So boom, right there. And I like those because those are a quick wipe down and a list. So I have a lot of shoes that I've got to kind of like not restore, but clean up. So like right now, if I see clean shoes that I can list right away, I'm kind of going with those. And then if Tommy can vouch for these, he just picked these up. He just sold these. These are footprints. You can see that. Okay. Made in Germany. It's got that Vibram sole. Let me see it. Peel that tag off so y'all can see it. Now, I paid up a little bit for these. These were $8. So it's got that Vibram sole right here. Okay. And these are the footprints. Correct me if I'm wrong. Yeah, right. Tommy finds them. He's like, oh man, he found them already. Birkenstock does Birkenstock make these, Tommy? He was saying something. But yeah, they're made in Germany. Yeah, they've got that Birkenstock kind of like that. So I picked those up. It's kind of funny because I haven't seen these in a long time, and it's like he picked these up. He's still made by Birkenstock. He picked these up, and then I found them like 2 days later. So and these will do well. Comps are really good on these. So those are the shoes that I found at Goodwill. So 3 quality pairs of shoes. That's the shoe bag. I can go over there. And then I think I just picked up some shirts. Just some random stuff. I found you know what? I picked up a hat. Now again, sometimes let's see, sold mine in about 34 hours, $120 shipped. Yeah, look at that. So, all right. So sometimes you just gotta, So I picked up this hat. It had like a needle point. This is like a needle point. Okay, and this is made by Smathers and Branson. I don't know if you can see that. And the comps on these are really good. Really good. It's brand new, never been worn. It's got the, everyone, people love their dogs, so they're gonna, these hats are going for like, anywhere from $25 to $35. So I picked up that. I just saw it and I felt the quality, and I saw the needlepoint logo. It's like embroidered needlepoint. You can see that on the back right there. So some time some time went into, the construction's good. It's hard to say. So I was like, yeah, let's pick it. I looked it up real quick. Boom. I'm like, yeah, that's a definite. For $1.99 at Goodwill for a hat. I'm like, yeah. So. And then I found, this is like the first one I found. I'm like, oh, money. Let's go. We got the best tee made in the USA, single stitch, and we've got the dinosaur barbecue. Okay, dinosaur barbecue. Now, if anybody knows where this is at, hit me up in the chat. It says it on the back. I just want to see if anybody knows. It might be closed. I don't know. No, I'll give you all the. And then on the sleeve, it says "Live fast, eat well." You can see that single stitch right there. Yeah, bro, look at that. And then, all right, so this is a place in Genuine Rib Joint, Syracuse, New York. Honky Tonk Rib Joint. So I thought that was kind of cool. So I picked up that. There we go. Kent with the link. Thank you, Kent. And I got this one right here. Santa Fe Western Exposure. Oh, Dapper Tiger says dinosaur barbecue is the shiznit. There we go. I don't know. That's debatable. I'm from Texas, and Michael still is in Texas. So, but this is cool. This one's really cool. Again, these touristy type shirts, they do really well for me. So. All right, what else I got? Oh, this one's for Tommy. I might have to wear this on his next live. Tommy will like that. Check out that polo jump. There we go. All right. Now, here's the one thing about polo and some other higher end brands. They do single stitch as well. Okay, so but. This is not vintage, okay? So just beware of that. So remember, if you've watched my other vintage T-shirt tutorials, I've told you the thing to look at. Yeah, finding something good. There we go. But I like this because this is like it's got like a it's got kind of like a patch on there. So I thought that one was really cool. So I picked up that polo piece. That was pretty cheap. I picked up this shirt. Now this is a newer shirt, but this is a 555 Soul shirt. I just like the all over print and all over graphic. 555 Soul shirt. These used to be like really popular in like the early 2000s, and it kind of died off. But I just picked it up because I don't know what she's doing, But yeah, it was just interesting. So might be a personal piece. And then remember I was talking about blanks earlier. Here's another Best Tee Fruit of the Loom made in the USA. Single stitch. It's like this really bright shirt. So these are kind of rare to find in blanks. So I picked that up to add to the blank pile. All right, what else we got? Oh, that one's cool. This one's cool. All right, check out that vintage tag, made in the USA. And this has got it's not a print. It's like it's embossed in it, and it's Atlanta. See the peach, and you can see it says Atlanta. So I thought that was really cool. This one may be hard to photograph, but we'll see. So really clean, really nice. So cool vintage Atlanta piece right there. Very subtle, but cool. And then I got this. This might be I don't know. This might be a personal piece for me. It's not vintage, it's newer. But this crew neck right here. This is if any of my hip hop guys know underground hip hop, this is Quasimodo. Okay. Quasimodo from oh, my dogs are trying to get out of the door. Hold on, pause real quick before they tear this door down. All right. Quasimodo, Mad Lib, Stone's Throw. Okay. I had to get this. This is gonna be a personal piece. So I'll be rocking that. So I like that. So that was good. That was the Goodwill in Greencastle, Pennsylvania. So hey Michael, you got anything to show? Oh, he's on mute. You ain't got nothing to show?
Nuh-uh.
Oh, you're blurry already.
Uh-oh.
Is your internet in its sundowning phase?
I guess.
All right. Here, let me. I gotta go let the dogs out. So tell a quick story. Nothing embarrassing.
Oh Lord. I don't know. What do we got?
You can find embarrassing ass photos of me.
I'm sure there's some somewheres, but I don't think we'll go to that one.
Yeah.
I got this old Texas Instrument speaking spell.
Does it work? Yeah, that works, right?
Yeah, it's in the box. The box is kind of messed up. Got the booklets. And got the. Put the batteries in and it fires up. So maybe I'll send this to you and we can spell biscuit. So, yep.
That's one of those sounds you never forget. You know what I'm saying? If you grew up with those, oh.
And maybe that can be your thumbnail for one of your upcoming videos if I find that picture that you're talking about. One of your stories.
Yeah, right. Yeah. All right. Well, let's get through this. Let's get through this big old bag. Now, this is a lot of bread and butter type stuff. So you're gonna see some lame stuff, and I'll go through it pretty fast. But if I hit something like something I was like, ooh, like excited about, I'll talk about it. A lot of these things that I picked up. So I'll pick up like polo and the polo shirts or the polo long sleeves because I have so many of them. I'm starting to lot them together. And instead of selling one shirt at a time, I'm selling like 5, 8, 10 in a lot. And it just makes it easier, because sometimes people, are looking for multiple shirts. Say they're a fan of polo. They're like, yo, I can get 5 of these polo shirts. I'm going to hit this up right here. So, and it's easy. It's a real easy way to get, some stuff out the door quickly, but you do have to do a little hoarding first. So
Did I ever tell? Tommy wants to know. Did I ever tell you not to eat the crayons?
no, there's the, oh man, there's stories for days. Maybe we'll just do a late night storytelling. You know, when we don't have huge lots of
Go through the photo albums up here that she ain't got scrapbook yet.
right. All right, I'm gonna make myself. Let's see. All right, so the yellow tag right here, made in Canada. Nice shirt. I'll lock that up. So got that. Yeah, and all that. Let's see. They did have some crew necks, so I was excited about the crew necks. Oh, this is just simple, like Georgetown Hoyas Athletics. So that'll do well. You know, Ralph Lauren. Again, these are all 50 cents, so it's gonna be really easy to bundle these up because I have other shirts. This is, I think this is gonna be a personal piece. This Billabong shirt. I kind of like this one, so pick that up. Oh, here you go. Here's a cool crew neck, vintage crew neck. Now again, this one didn't have the tag in it, but this has the lighthouses of the Southeast. So this is something that I'll put on eBay and probably sell pretty easily. Something really nice. So what else we got? I love this pattern. This is a vintage. This is a made in the USA Woolrich. Right here, very cool pattern. Like nice long sleeve fleece. All right, again. This one was interesting. This is vintage 80s, and I got this because it still had. So this one was brand new. It had this little tag down here on the button, but this is Mr. DC. I thought that was interesting. So I looked up comps. Comps were kind of all over the place, but it's a nice shirt. It's nice, thin. Check out that single stitch. Now single stitch doesn't work the same way. The dog's just smelling stuff. All right, here we go. Again, no tag on this one, but Virginia Beach. All right. So it's got a nice little puff print on that. What is this? Oh, just more polo stuff. Got this really cool. Now I don't pick up a lot of women's stuff, but I saw this kind of hanging in the jacket area. This is a denim vest, Guess, made in the USA. So really cool. I thought it was nice. So that'll go on the Poshmark. More polo right here. Again, I'm going to be lotting these all up. I got a bunch of these long sleeves with the little pony right here. Lot those all up. Dapper Tiger says, does it come with a neck tat? Right? Yeah. No. I'm 2 years older than Michael. I'm 2 years older. Now, I know Orvis is going downhill, but this is actually my size, so I picked up this Orvis shirt. Might wear it. It's super soft and super nice. So this might be a personal piece. So I do have some other Orvis shirts. Maybe I can lock those together. Check out this swankiness. That polo golf vest with that polo crest. Again, all these were 50 cents. So, I mean, 25 cents. So I was like, dang. This one's cool. This is on a Hanes 100% cotton, made in the USA, vintage. This one says, milk drinkers are smart thinkers. There we go. Nate, what's up? What's going on? I gotta look this one up. This one was really cool. Nice embroidery. The dimple pinch. I don't know if this is a bar shirt or whatever, but it was a cool polo shirt. So, and like really nice embroidery on that. And then I picked up this one. This one was really cool. This one's on a Screen Mates made in the USA. This is an old Capitol Center polo shirt. The Capitol Center is where the Washington Capitals used to play hockey. So it's got like the nice embroidery right there. So I picked up that. I picked a 30-gallon trash bag. And then I got one more left. We'll just go through this. Again, they were just stuffing stuff in there. And I'm like, all right. Easy lot right here. I've got 3 of these old Big Mac like work shirts. They're all clean. They're all really nice. So I got 3 of those, so I can lock those all the same size. So I can lock those 3 together. And then here comes the polo shirts. These were really nice. Tommy, help me out with this one if Tommy's still here. I've never seen this, but on a polo shirt made in Bolivia. I don't know where that goes on the sector, but this is a pink and like navy blue one. So I mean fake polo. The fake polo over here is more like the bigger stuff, the bigger embroidery type stuff. That's what they like to fake, like the big pony stuff or like the big numbers on the back. That's what they like. Yeah, the Bolivia. Oh yeah, Kent knows. Yeah, there we go. And then I got this other polo shirt. So again, I'm gonna be lotting some of these. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. It's got a different that Bolivian one. It's got a different knit to it. It's like a chunkier type, grittier knit. So, all right, what else we got? Polo shirt, whatever. This one was kind of cool. I pick up these. I do. Yeah, like a cotton mesh. Yeah. I pick up these. I sell the hats pretty well, so I'm gonna take a chance on this one. These U.S. Open shirts is a 1994 U.S. Open Oakmont. So golf season is gonna be like kicking off. So I'm probably gonna list this one pretty soon because I've got some Masters stuff I'm gonna be listing. I've got a bunch of golf hats that I'll be listing, and this is on a Jack Nicklaus shirt. So pretty good brand, and then really cool embroidery. So we got that. This is a brand that I've never heard of, but the comps look decent for it. And again, for 25 cents, I was like, yeah, I'm gonna pick it up. This brand's called Short Par 4 golf gear. So short Par 4, but just like a super nice, micro stretch, shirt. So yeah, oh yeah, I'm getting all my Master stuff listed like this week coming up. So I already got pictures and everything taken. All right. And then, yeah, so I just started grabbing all the, I've got a few FootJoy shirts. So, I picked this one up. Nothing special with that one. But just a black tee on that one. Oh, I got this. This was interesting. I just picked this up, Pierre Cardin, it's not name brand. It's not. So, but I got it because of the print. Something like this, like cool colors. This catches the eyes on Grailed. This catches the eyes on Poshmark and Depop. So this is why I picked this up, because this is gonna be that's a cool knit cool print right there. That's what I was kind of going after with some of these sweaters. I'm like, it's not about the name brand, but it's oh my goodness. He said Ralph Lauren and Palace ready to do a collab. Can't even imagine what that's going to cost. Oh, it's going to be ridiculous. Here's another sweater. This is by Total Impact. But again, the colors were cool. Definitely vintage. Definitely like late 80s, early 90s vintage by the tag. You can see that right there. So, yeah, really cool. Ooh. We got more stuff. This is another big bag. All right. This is actually made in. I think this is made in Mexico, but this was let's see. Yeah, made in Mexico, but this is a like check out that embroidery on it. Right there. So super soft, super nice. I picked up these. These do well for me. Got a little V-neck action. So yeah, Supreme Oreos. Don't even get me started on Supreme. I got this vintage Hanes activewear. I mean, tell me that's not going to move fast. The Pandas, San Diego Zoo. I mean, they're going to be all over that one. Deep fried deals. I thought Tracy was joining. No, and after the haul, I'll open it up to people coming in, jumping in. So, and we can chat and we can. Then I got this like little. I don't pick up a lot of sports stuff, but this is like a little vintage Pittsburgh Steelers jersey. It was on Hutch, made in the USA, right there. So I thought I'd pick that up. Football season will be back very soon. I picked up this LL Bean fishing shirt. I've got a few of those. We're going to be lotting those up together. Oh, this is another cool sweater. Oh, a vintage Method. Long though, it's very long. So, yeah, it's a pullover. I picked that up. The comps are decent on that. Now I don't even know. Oh, this is a vintage Nutmeg, made in the USA. It's a polo shirt. I don't know if you can see that with the Charlotte Hornets on it. So I thought that's dope. So, but it's a box. It's boxy though. Look how boxy it is. It's like short but like wide. So
that's your style then.
Yeah, short and wide, exactly. Thank you, Michael. All right, last few. Got this Conrail Trains vintage. I'm a sucker for these crew necks, so I thought that was a really cool big print. That'll do well. And who's been keeping count? How many items have I showed tonight? And then I've got this Scotland Forever crew neck, and that's on a vintage jerseys made in the USA tag. So 126. Thank you, Kent. And the last one, I think is the last of the night. I don't think I got anything else. I think It's strewn all over the place. Oh, he retired from Con. I had a Conrail hat that did pretty well. So hit me up. And the last one was this. I picked it up. It's a jerseys, 100% cotton, made in the USA. But it was very simple. But it was a Village Pump, Kelly's Island, Ohio. All right, it's got a duck on it. But the cotton on this is like that vintage, like it's like it's not like a t-shirt. It's not stretchy, but it's that super, like this is like 800 count like sheets. It's like, but super nice, super like cool to the touch. I remember having a shirt like this that I loved, and I wore the hell out of it. And I kind of want to. Now this one does have some stains, but I do want to try to get this one. Like I bought this for myself because I love that the way it felt, and when I touched it, I'm like I have to get it. So yeah, it's a really cool. You can kind of see it. So it's more of a not. It's like, yeah. It's like if a t-shirt and a windbreaker made love. I don't know. So really cool. So that's the haul. Yeah, vintage Ohio swag. I pick up, I love picking up touristy type stuff. I love picking up, tourist stuff does well. A lot of this stuff does well for me. So yeah. So that's what we got. We'll copy this to the clipboard. Post that if anybody wants to come on, chat with us a little bit. You can definitely do a question and answer series with my brother, Michael. Michael, tell him about what you're doing with your building a shed and all that stuff.
Yeah, I'm building a shed out back to get all my stuff out of the house. So,
how big is it going to be?
It's 12 by 16. We're trying to get the roof on. We're almost there, and then we got to put the window and a door in.
And you're gonna have like air conditioning and all that stuff in it?
It depends. I don't know. It depends how airtight or how, I'm sure in the summertime I'll need one in there, but I don't know. We'll see how the airflow is in there first.
Yeah. Yeah. Because you have all this stuff in your room right now, right?
In the room, in the garage, in the shop. Yeah, everywhere.
You got to get it out of all that stuff.
In the garage, yeah, everywhere. So, yeah.
Cool.
In the truck, yeah.
need to get it out of there.
Yeah.
So are you going to be taking pictures in there, or are you going to set that up? Or
no, I think I'm going to just leave that in here. I've got it all set up here, so.
Gotcha. So Tracy said yes. You're gonna need AC. Dude, those Texas.
I'm not working in there. If it's just storage in there, I don't know.
Yeah, it'll be storage. You'll hold up your mug and be like, "Hey, pick up some orders."
Oh, I already got Baz art. That's what I was doing a while ago. Yeah. Man, that was a workout. Holding all those shirts. No. Everybody says he's working on a massive haul on myself. So I mean, yeah. Here, let me show you see if I can show you it's just a mountain right there. A mountain of stuff, but I'll go through that. I'll get it all hung up, and then we'll see where we're gonna go on that stuff. So yeah, I've got probably like 60 hats coming that I'm gonna be listing probably tomorrow, and then I'll probably start on some of this stuff. A lot of the golf stuff, and then I already talked to Cohen, my 11-year-old, and
I don't know. I haven't shaved my beard. No, I don't know. I haven't shaved my beard in like 12 years. No, we don't. I don't know. We really don't look alike. I don't know. It'd be weird. More of a fashion show. I put on the jersey. I put on the sweater. I put on the. I don't know this. I want to see how this fits. I don't know this. I don't know how this is gonna fit because I bought it for myself because I need to get it. I mean, there's a few stains on it, but I think I can get it. I don't know. It's vintage. It's a vintage XL, so I may not. Oh yeah, yeah, Empire. Ooh. See, this is exactly what I wanted it to fit like. Oh man, I'm telling you, this cotton is like next level. I don't know how to explain it. I don't know, man. It's like
Make him walk the room, Tracy.
I'm kind of like I'm back against the. Oh man, it's nice. Like this is. Yeah, I don't know. It's hard to explain. You'd have to fly here and touch it. So. Windy City Finds on Insta. Yeah. I think. Yeah, I've seen your stuff. Yeah, he's got some good stuff on Instagram. Yeah, I'm on Instagram. I don't have much to strut. Let me see. You don't see me strut, but it's like. So there's the fashion show right there. But oh yeah, this is nice. This is. I mean, I don't know where about wearing Ohio stuff, but it's got a duck on it. It's got. I don't know what's Village Pump. Anybody know what Village Pump is? I don't know. Y'all are the Google experts tonight, so y'all can. So, but yeah, this is. It was definitely a good haul. I hope y'all learned something. What are we like hour and 42 minutes? I don't know if anybody. No, no village. No, but it says
the gay bar.
No, it says Kelly Island, Ohio, though. Kelly Island. I got a story about one time. We went to the 930 Club, and me and my friend went to this gay bar, but we didn't know it at the time because we just went to get some drinks, and one thing led to another, and we looked around like, yeah, this is what we think it is. But it was like and then as we were leaving, it said best gay sports bar in DC, and we're like, yeah, okay. So it was interesting. So it was interesting. The drinks were cold. It was fine. We're all hide. Yeah, right. Oh, I wonder where Krillin is. I think it's too early for Krillin. Krillin's that late night. So yeah, I'm not gonna put any of this back in the bags, but I mean, if you can see the amount, just the sheer amount of stuff, So yeah, it was a pretty good. Now all this cost. I don't think I went through the cost. All this cost me. I had to retotal my $159. All this cost. So I think I made out pretty good on that. Considering the skis were 15 and the skates were 8. So all right, Mel wants to know what that parrot thing is.
We ought to pass it to you to the screen,
I got one downstairs.
That's what I'm saying. You could grab it, you could have it. I don't know. It's an interactive parrot, but the remote is just as much as the parrot.
Yours didn't have the remote either?
No. Yeah, they can sell their moat for like $70 by itself. So
Man,
let's see what he says. I don't know. You just leave him on. I was walking by him earlier. He would say something every once in a while. Him or her, or whatever. Them, they, whatever. I don't know. I think he's got a little malfunction on him though, because he'll start cutting in and out sometimes.
yeah.
He does that. Maybe he farted. I don't know. Every once in a while.
yours is possessed too. Okay, good. I thought it was just mine. These things are possessed. So I like it. This one's good. This one's good. Molokai. Someone look that up. Kent, I'm putting you on Molokai duty. See what that is. Like I said, I haven't Googled any of this stuff. I was trying to find out what this SH was.
It's Hawaii in Hawaii.
Huh?
Hawaii.
Hawaii?
It's an island.
They got deer there?
I'm sure.
They hunt? There we go. I can get my Texas. They hunt?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's definitely possessed.
It's possessed.
Yeah. Yeah, $159 for all this. I mean, now the thing is, I've already got, everyone knows a bow hunting island in Hawaii.
Let's see.
There you go. Ask Kent and he will let you know. But yeah, so I'm gonna get this all organized. I'll probably be doing the shoes first because those are gonna be simple list, and then just kind of organizing these because I'm gonna be working on doing the lots of the polo. Like the polo shirts coming up soon, and then I may stash away some of these sweaters till next season. So, Mel, am I selling it? Yeah, I sell all my hats. I like to wear it. It's already worn, so I'll wear it. So stunt on people. I may take it out in the world. So I got a good fit right here. Oh, he's a hunter. Man, that's something that I didn't realize they do hunting in Hawaii. That's interesting. I didn't think that. So, all right. Well, we're at an hour and 47 minutes. I think. Oh wait. We got someone right here. We got Burgundy Cells right here. We're gonna add to the stream. What's going on, Burgundy Cells?
What up, Chernock fam? What's going on?
Yeah, it's two Chernocks, one Ron. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. You guys were about to end it on me. I was getting sad.
That's okay. Hey.
All right. So so from my perspective, right, I know absolutely nothing about clothing. I haven't done it at all. So I have a plethora of questions for you.
All right, hit them up and we'll try to answer them the best we can.
All right. Hopefully this is helpful for people in the chat. So my first thing is, how do you just memorize like all these different tags and brands, or are you looking up every single shirt? Because I feel like clothing is one of the hardest things for me to comp out. I guess I stick mainly to eBay, so that's probably my problem. It's so hard to like figure out like, oh well, this is a Columbia jacket, but which one out of my list of 20 different variations? Okay,
so yeah, like Tommy says, it's almost like a Rain Man type thing. You just kind of like, you just gotta put it in your database. Like when you're looking through this stuff, I do a lot of vintage stuff, so I know you start out and you're like, okay, the first thing is what I tell everyone what they should do is they should go into, it just depends on what you're searching for. If you're searching for high-end stuff, a lot of it's by touch. So a good thing to go into is like, say you want to buy, like Polo or even higher stuff like Gucci and Prada. It's like, go in there and just touch the stuff. Okay. it has a certain touch to it. So when you're flying through even if we're flying through the rack, I hear this with I don't find a lot of Lululemon stuff, but Lululemon has a touch. You hit like once your fingers hit Lululemon, you stop and you're like, whoa, what is this? Okay. And then I've trained my eye like on these tags to where I'm flipping through. So anything that really has like lobsters in the house.
Oh, it's my man Lobster.
Anything that has like a screen printed tag is probably not going to be worth your time like looking at. You know what I'm saying? Like past like half a second. So, but I always look for the hang tags. So like the hanging tags, you'll see.
Yeah, see, I don't. That jargon flies right over my head.
Yeah. So, let me see. Now, see, a lot of these didn't have the tags. So, let me get a good option. Okay, so this is a hanging tag.
All right, I get it.
So a lot of the newer stuff is screen printed inside. Okay, so that stuff is like newer stuff. Okay, so first you want to look for the screen like this hanging tag, and then you want to kind of like look where it's made. And this is where like if you saw like Tommy and I were talking about like like made in Bolivia, made in I search for a lot of stuff made in the USA because
right, most of that's going to be vintage right off the bat.
Yeah, like pre 1995. Like I always say, like 1995 is kind of like your cutoff point to where they started like shipping it out overseas. A lot of stuff started getting shipped out overseas. A lot of your major brand, but a lot of your bigger brands, they started shipping their stuff overseas earlier than that. Okay, but like your T-shirts and some of your like crew neck sweatshirts around 1995 is that time that they kind of like anything earlier than that is going to be like made in the USA. So it's 80s or 90s vintage. So,
all right, that makes sense. Oh my God, I'm sorry. While you were talking, I saw Tim. He got pulled over.
Uh-oh. He might have to come on and tell. So and then yeah, it's so a lot of the things too is I'm a part of like I follow a lot of people that have vintage shops on Instagram. So they post a lot of their stuff. So as I'm scrolling through Instagram, I'm seeing their stuff and it's just kind of just soaking it all in. I just see all these tags. I see
Yeah, that's probably a good way to learn.
And yeah, it's just getting in your mind. And then also kind of like I'm on Grailed. I've got like over 500 listings and 500 sales on Grailed. It's almost like spaghetti. You're just throwing it against the wall and see what sticks. And I saw like, I put a bunch of trucker hats on it, and all of a sudden, like on eBay, these weren't selling. But then I put them on Grailed, pop. They were selling. Depop, they were selling. So like these different platforms, I was saying like, whoa, this is selling on this. So I started picking up more of these because they're really easy to photograph. It's really easy to, list, ship. This is going to be 10 ounces ship once it goes in the bag, $5 anywhere, in the United States. So, it's those things I've kind of learned, and usually with like these type of hats, you can pick them up for cheap.
Right.
You're not going to be
25 cents a piece.
Yeah, 25, 50 cents a piece.
Yeah.
Especially at Tim said brake light. But these are the things you're going to be, picking up at, your church thrift stores. And also, I always ask about hats during garage sale season. When it's garage sales out here, I hit people up and be like, hey, you got any of these hats? And sometimes you hit it, hit it big.
Really? See, that's always interesting for me to hear about because I feel like everyone kind of gets into their own niche. right? Like my whole thing was video games when I got into it. So I'm going out to people at yard sales and asking, "Hey, do you have any video games?" I would have never thought to like ask for anything else until I'd gotten deeper into the whole reselling thing. Asking for hats, that works.
Yeah, and that's the thing. It's whatever you're it's whatever you're comfortable with. You know what I'm saying? Or even like comfortable with you learning. You know, it's
Right.
like, hey, do I want to get into this? Is this something that I want to do? So if you do that, you know, it's like, okay, you know, like just immerse yourself in this. Go buy a bunch of hats and look at it and look at the tags. Because everything, you know, every time, I look at a tag, it's like, okay, you know, and I look at the fit and I look at the mesh and the mesh feels different. This feels a little bit different. So I kind of, I could probably go in there blind and be like, okay, like, yeah, I'm going to buy this just because of the way it feels. But then, when you added it all together, the look, and then sometimes it's just about like, and I've said this a million times and everyone's like, it's about telling the story, it's about like telling people, yo, this is what you should be wearing. This is dope. this is something that's like original. It's OG. So, you want to stand out. You don't want to have the same hat that everyone else has. So, why don't you get something cool like this? So it's all about originality, finding something funky, a lot of my prints were like, big, bold, just something that's going to catch the eye. So that's what that's what I do. Now, a lot of this stuff was just like, a lot of, like the polo stuff, I'm a lot that together, but, just something like this is just, like this lighthouses. This is just different, it's different. It's big, it's, so that's what I would say, just kind of, like these patterns on these sweaters, it's just different. It's just, it's something that is going to be like, not every person's going to be walking down the street wearing this.
That's hipster material right
Yeah.
there.
So,
real quick, I think Kent said that the audio is bad. I wanted to clarify. Was that me? Because if so,
yeah, you're cutting out just a little bit.
All right. Hold on 1 second. I can fix this.
Yeah, this says it right here.
All right. Any better?
It sounds better. Keep talking.
All right. The brown dog ran over the log.
Yeah, that sounds good.
All right. Hopefully, I've got plans in place for dedicated mics so that this stupid thing can go away.
It's still bad now.
Oh, it's bad now?
It was good, and then it cut out again.
Oh boy, it might have been because I hit it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, keep talking. I can piece it together.
I don't want to ruin the viewing experience. I hope everything sounds all right. I don't know so you got all that stuff. Did you go to one thrift store? I'm sorry, I missed a big chunk of what was going on.
No, I went to multiple. I went to probably like 7 or 8 in a 4 hour like length of time. So
all right.
I have a dedicated route that I know where all these are. So I know where I can just be like, boom, 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 boom. I want to hit them all because I've done this route before. And that's why I tell everyone, like, hey, figure out where these stores are and make yourself a route. Right, Michael, you have a route, don't you? Sometimes?
Yeah, but I gotta go 2 hours one way and 2 hours the other way. But I hit up 4 places today, 2 in one city and 2 in the other. But it's more driving than I don't have that many spots around here. I gotta travel a good ways to go, an hour at least. I have a few spots here in town, but you got to go there like once a month to really find anything good. So it's just all about creating that route and just like, just
just getting yourself like, and going in there and being like, okay, am I finding anything? Is this going to be, am I going to be able to hit, this, and this? And sometimes when I'm not feeling it, I'll give one last look around and I'm out. I went to this one Goodwill today, never been there, and I wasn't feeling it. Like they had like all the shirts were like together, and it was like $5 a shirt, and I'm like, what? Because it was a different Goodwill like division. It was a little too north, and I wasn't feeling that. I pumped through the black shirts, and I was like, nothing's here. Found those shoes, and I said, you know what? Let's get out of here. Let's get the shoes. Let's get out of here. Go spend our time somewhere else. Where but like where and I knew like some of these closes at this time, so I went there and I could nestle in. I could just be like, at that one Salvation Army when I started hitting all these like vintage shirts, I was like, all right, slow it down and let's look. I've already came across 5 of these shirts. Let's slow it down and just start looking, more and more. And that's where it was like, 15, 20 shirts at one spot, that I picked up. So, it's just about getting yourself, again, like getting out of your comfort zone and saying, like, hey, but I would say just start little by little, because I used to go like, I want to look at everything. I want to look at, fresh shirts and this and that. And now I'm just going to like, at this certain Goodwill, all I'm going to look at is just the t-shirts. If you're, time restraint, so like, I'm just going to look at all the t-shirts. And then I've even taught myself like, go, instead of going through every single, like polo shirt, I'm looking for like just a little, that design, that touch, that feel where you can just be like, so.
Yeah, I mean that's the biggest thing, right? Is figuring out, learning your thrift stores. So I know like one place is going to be good for vintage electronics, but no video games are going to be found there. Right? It's not going to happen. And other places just price things weird. I have one thrift store that I almost always go to, and it used to be great for everything, but now they're starting to do eBay prices, and they Photoshop, or not Photoshop, but photo print like copies of eBay websites showing listings for like hundreds of dollars for like some dumb piece of glass or something. And but that place, their toys are always underpriced. They do like $1 for everything. So you just learn as you go, like, this place doesn't really know what they're doing with toys, so I'll go and take advantage of that and not worry about the
exactly. And that's the same thing I do with clothing. My Goodwill up here, I know I'm not looking like the jackets, like the hanging jackets. I'm not looking through that because every jacket's priced, $20, $25, $30. And it's like, whatever. I'll go to the leather jackets to see if I can hit a home run, with like a vintage shot jacket or something like that. But I'm not going to spend time looking through all the jackets because I know that's, even if I do find something, it's going to be on my price range. It's going to be $35. I'm not going to spend $35 on one jacket. I have it where I like to shop cheap. I like to get, if everyone's seen my basement is crazy. It's I want to shop cheap to, get as much stuff as I can, because I'll go on hiatus. Like I went 2 weeks without thrifting. I'll probably go another 2-3 weeks now without thrifting, except for maybe my one place I volunteer at. So, I don't need to go out. So I won't go back to Pennsylvania for another. I haven't been probably to Pennsylvania and those shops in like 5 to 6 months. So it might be another 5 to 6 months before I go again. But I know maybe they'll replenish, some of the stuff, or I'll miss out on some of the stuff, but I don't care. I got all this stuff, so I'm fine with that. So
Kent says just go shop in the basement. Never know what you'll find in there that you got buried somewhere. So see,
I know, right?
Stuff in there, dude.
I
Yeah.
know. Dude, I got all kinds of stuff. Maybe
And
we tour again. We can go downstairs if y'all want to see.
There's 3 thrift stores.
Wow, man, it's crazy. I was doing an auction last night. I got stuff everywhere. I was pulling stuff out for the auction, so it's a mess down there. I got to hire someone to come clean it up. So, or spend a day. I think they're gonna I think I'm gonna have the kids. Yeah, I got to move the bodies first. Yeah, I had to run an extension cord last night for the auction because I wanted to be set up in a different area. So, yeah, I'm gonna tell Cohen to go downstairs and help me clean up for a while. He'll love that. I'll be like, hey, you know that internet you like? All right, I need all this trash taken out. So, but yeah, a lot. Like I said, a lot of the stuff. It's just like even like like this golf shirt. I just touched it, and I was like, whoa, pause. It was something that's it felt quality, so you can feel quality, And I picked it up, and I'm like, all right, let's look it up. And that's the thing. That's Google's your best friend. You can pick it up and be like, especially like with stuff like that. Now with the hats and like the shirts, that's all about setting the trend. That's all about, what's the trend right now, giving people what they want. They're looking for those vintage shirts. So that's what I'm going to hunt for because, if they want single stitch, that's what I'm going to give them. I sell those single stitch shirts all the time. It doesn't matter what's on it. Most of the time, that's what they're looking for. They're looking for that unique, cool shirt to have. So, yeah.
Yeah, I think that's really interesting. Like, my bread and butter is hard goods, right? So if I do grab clothes, it's usually because I either got them for free, like off a Facebook Marketplace deal or something, or maybe I saw like a gem, something that really would stand out, which doesn't happen a lot. But I mean, the bread and butter stuff, I feel like it moves so slow that it can be kind of rough. Like you need to have a pretty heavy inventory just to get stuff rolling. I mean, it's easier to store, but
yeah, and that's the thing. Some stuff's gonna move and some stuff's not, and that's why like the hats. I've got 60 hats that I've took pictures of, and I'm gonna throw them all up at one time just to see what something. The spaghetti's gonna go on the wall. Something's gonna stick.
One of them will, right?
Yeah, I've got less than $5 to $10, in those 60 hats. So any sales is going to pay for everything. So it's just getting that, just buy, I buy as cheap as I can. That's the thing. I always tell people
way to do it.
Buy as cheap as, I mean, that's the whole thing, buy low, sell high, Yeah, that's the.
Now, do you feel like this is an interesting question? I feel like most people would agree with this, but do you think that getting into the whole reselling thing is kind of, if you weren't already, turned you into more of a cheapskate as a person? Because I feel like now I can't buy anything new. It hurts.
Oh yeah. It's I don't buy a single thing like clothing or like I don't buy anything like brand new. Like the only thing I'll take that back. The only thing I'll buy brand new for myself is like a pair of shoes.
Yeah.
But I mean, other than that, I wear thrifted stuff. Like,
this gets even more dangerous because I found, and we went to it once and it didn't really work out, but we found I don't know what you call it. It's like almost like a thrift store for food. It's really weird, but they have like stuff that most of it is expired and you have to like sort through it, right? But there's like they'll have like deals for. We picked up animal crackers for like these big bags of animal crackers, 50 cents a bag, and it was insane. So now I'm always thinking, even food's not safe.
Yeah.
I'm always thinking like, how can I get it cheaper? It's a blessing and a curse, right?
Yeah, and my kids they get toys that for the thrift shop. You know what I'm saying? It's like, here you go.
Yeah.
You want some new toys? Boom. Let's go to the thrift shop. Mr. Bislot says, I'll take the vintage leather bomber jackets and vintage 40s and 50s Harley jackets. Yeah, I'm sure you will.
He does buy a lot.
We have Ronnie Hart in the building. Ronnie, you missed my huge haul. You have to go back and see that. So, but yeah, it's that's where I need to now. One thing I need to get better with, organization, and I just need to get better with just like listing, and that's what I've been like really heads down is just like listing, trying to get that all up, and then also going like multi-platform. So I'm on eBay, I'm on Grailed, I'm on Macari, I'm on Poshmark, and I'm on Depop. Okay, that's 5 different platforms, 5 different groups of people that are potentially going to see your item. So instead of putting all your eggs in one basket, especially with clothing, instead of putting all your eggs in one basket just on eBay, why not hit all those, because every single one of those has a different demographic, a different market that's looking at those items. Because there's a lot of people on Depop, they don't shop anywhere else. Poshmark,
Right.
same way, especially a lot of these young kids, like a lot of these young chaps that are on Grailed, they hate shopping on eBay. I've had conversations with them, and they don't want to shop on eBay. They're like,
that's the really interesting thing too, because we do eBay and Poshmark, and I'm a member of this younger generation. I don't have a problem with eBay. I've never had a problem with eBay. But so many people that I've talked to, like just in like friend groups and stuff, they hear that I sell on eBay and they automatically think it's dirty, like I'm some kind of scammer or something. And that's just like the mindset that we have, I guess, now about eBay, because so much stuff happens.
yeah, and that's what it is. It's like, I know people that just sell on Instagram.
Right, and Instagram's blowing up for some people.
Exactly.
Some people sell a lot,
and it's just about just knowing your market, knowing what you have and where you can put it. A lot of times, I'll put this hat on eBay, knowing that it won't sell on eBay.
Yeah, I mean that's the thing. Platforms shouldn't matter. The platform is just your way to get to the customer. And if you can find your customer somewhere else, you should probably go there.
Yeah, but it might sell on eBay, so I may I'll put it on there just in case. But I'll probably sell this hat on Grailed. I'm telling you right now. Like, probably there's a 95% chance that this hat will sell on Grailed before it gets any views on eBay.
Michael, you write that down?
Huh? Yeah, right?
Michael, write that down. 95% chance it sells on eBay.
Yeah. Grailed.
It'll be Grailed.
Yeah. Like I'm telling you right now, this style hat, I mean that's what they're looking for. And it's a different way to shop too. They're looking, they're typing in like vintage trucker hat, and then they just scroll through things and like, pause, look at that. They're not typing in, whatever this says, Molokai,
Right.
Right.
They're just window shopping. You know what? I want to take a quick second here, because I know we already briefly mentioned it, but Ronnie Hart, shout out to Ronnie Hart, because us Rons, he's never talked to me before, but Rons just have like this, inner communication, right? Like it's a brotherhood. So I feel like we need to get Ronnie Hart in this chat right now so I can meet him. Ronnie, please. I'm begging you.
He was in there.
We-
I saw him for a little bit.
Oh no, come on in the StreamYard. Let's go.
Yeah, I mean, I'm showing Ronnie that right now. He knows what that is, the floor shine. Now, this is not the expensive one, but you know,
I've seen that brand a lot. Is that expensive? Am I totally missing
you have different levels.
different levels? All right.
Level, and just doing your research. You know, there's you know, you can go on there's different websites too where you can just go and list, or I mean go and just like research this stuff and exactly what you're looking for. So, you know, it's just about, I always say just putting in the database. Once I learn something, I put it in the database and it's going to be there because this is my job. I'm full time.
Right.
This is what I do. I'm going to put it in the database. I'm not going to forget, you know, because, you know, I know I've passed on certain brands before and it's like, I'm not going to let that happen. You know, it's going to be, I'm going to, you know, I've done this long enough and that's all it is. It's about just knowing what you're doing. Yes. Kent here.
Style codes are making it so much easier.
Anybody that's looking at shoes, 90% of shoes have a style code. You can type into Google and it'll tell you exactly what the shoe is. And that's game over there. It's definitely game over. So
I mean, big ones, Asics, Nike, you know, those are always out in the open, easy to find style numbers. I dove heavily in the shoes for a while, and I realized that I had accumulated a few too many shoes, and they were taking a little bit longer than I thought to sell. So I'm trying to be a little bit more selective.
Yep. Yeah. So right here, once you find a good brand, you never forget it. And then right here, Ronnie knows the older floor shine is what you want to look for. You know, the older ones, the better ones, the ones that have the now these don't have it, and I've sold many pairs that do, but and Ronnie knows this. If you ever pick up a floor shine shoe in this style, okay, you want to look for this style, you'll find them in brown, you'll find them in cognac, you'll find them in ox blood, burgundy, black. But if you ever see, like, it'll have 3 nails here and 2 nails over here, so that's called the 5 nail. And then if you ever see, it's like a little triangle cut into the shoe, that's called a V cleat. If you ever see that on a pair of floor shimes, look up the style code, and if it starts with a 9, look up that style code, and you may have something, because a few of those, like the Florsheim Imperials, they're called the Kenmores. I've sold those upwards $150 to $180 to $200. You know, just depending on the older ones, and Ronnie knows that. So, and then you got the Shell Cordovans. That's one of my favorite. When Ronnie says Shell Cordovan, it's like one of my favorite things he says. It just rolls off the tongue so easily for him. But yeah, if you find those, and that's whoever is in the link, drop the link. There's a Shell Cordovan website where you can go and you can look at all the styles. And that's the thing, is just immersing yourself in. Yeah, it's horse leather. But you're immersing yourself into that knowledge. So you're like, okay, you're looking at all these pictures, you're looking at the style codes, you're looking at just the different things, to where, you know, oh wow, once you pick something up and you're like, yo, this is exactly what this looks like, you can go and reference that, and then you may have something there. So again, and then once you learn that, you're like, okay, and once you find that, you're like, all right, I know exactly what I'm looking for. There we go. ShellCordovanModels.com. Easy. Bam. Done. So there you go. There's everyone's first teaching lesson. If you want to get into Shell Cordovan shoes and you know what to look for, you ain't going to find them every time you go out. You may not, it might take you 50 times going out and thrifting before you're going to find a pair of Shell Cordovans. But again, some of those shoes look all the same, you know, and you may have passed a pair of shell Cordovans 20 times already in your lifetime. But again, if you have that knowledge, if you have, you know what you're looking for, the next time you go out, you're going to find it.
I don't even think
Instead of
about
passing it up.
that fast up.
So, yeah, and the older the better. The older the better. There we go. Yvette said, hey, Yvette. Sold a pair of Allen Edmonds shell Cordovans for $300. One of my first sales on eBay, bought for $20 at Salvation Army. So, if you know what you're looking for, that's again, if you know what you're looking for, it's all about research. It's all about research. It's all about learning. Like with anything, it's like video games. You know, you know.
See, that was easy. I just grew up with it.
Yeah, but you know now. You know what those certain, like, you know, there's certain video games that, you know, that you can get a higher dollar amount for. There's like you know, like what's the there's some like Jurassic Park video game.
Yes, for the original Xbox. Love that one.
Exactly. So
Yep.
you know that, okay? So next time you go out and you're looking through all the video games and you see that, you know you don't even have to look it up, grab it, put it in your basket.
See, that's the thing though. I mean, I guess I can speak more to this on video games because that's what I experience on a daily basis. But most of the resellers that don't know video games, you know, inside and out, pass up on crazy stuff. It happens a lot because I see the resellers at yard sales. I see them, you know, going through quickly, picking up this valuable stuff that I definitely wanted to pick up. But then I take a look at the video games and I see there's this stack. They just picked up like the Marios and the Zeldas. Meanwhile, walking away with like $120 worth of games for $2. You know? It's fun. I mean, if you know any niche though, you can shine.
That's what's all
greater
about.
than whoever else is there, right?
That's what it's all about.
Like if you and I were in a thrift store, I guarantee you I would not pick up unless I was faster and they had a sign saying this is worth money. I wasn't
Yeah.
gonna.
And that's the thing. You know, I always say that two different buyers can go into a Goodwill or a thrift shop and find just totally different things that are going to make them money. You know, and that's what I fell in love with. That's why I love just like this hustle now, where it's like, you know, I'm my competition. You know what I'm saying? My knowledge is my competition. So it's like, do I know video games like you? No. So again, you know, that's it's not you that's my competition. It's just me not knowing that, you know, which sets me apart.
And then it makes it fun because there's always stuff to learn too.
Yeah.
But like I swear that's why I love the YouTube reseller community so much, because everyone's got their own niche. You know, it was funny when Part-Time Pickers blew up a little bit over vintage diapers, and I remember the first time I watched that, and I'm like, "What the heck is going on? Are you kidding me? Diapers?
Yeah.
It's crazy. I love it. So you can learn so much from so many different people. It's like there's a reason to watch everybody. You know, you're not going to see too many repeats.
Yeah, and that's
why I love it.
And that's, again, like I said, it's just about growing that knowledge and growing in the community and talking to different people like Tim. Like, you know what I'm saying? Tim, over the years, this dude is like the master in glass.
Tim has definitely helped me out.
Yeah, like he's the master in glass. I wish I had. I forget who I was talking to. I wish I had Tim implanted in my brain, so when I was in class, I could turn off my brain, turn on his brain, and just be like, and just like scan, and just be like, pop, 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 pop. You know, like,
you gotta get like Google Glass and Skype calling or something.
Yeah, because I see.
Here we go.
I'm like, I don't know about that. I'm like, that might be something, but I'm like, oh man.
I think the really hard thing about glass is so much of it is unmarked. And if there was just some stickers or some labels, I mean, the stickers are all long gone. But if there were just some etchings, something, that I could look at it and be like, okay, I can look this up, it would be so much easier. But no, it's just like, how do I even describe this shape? Like.
But again, see, the thing is, Tim has learned
Right.
so much of that, and that's just, and I'll link this all together. Tim has learned so much of that he doesn't need a maker, a maker's mark to know something's quality. He doesn't need to know that it had that sticker or anything like that to know he can feel it. It has a certain look. It has a certain touch. And he knows that. Just like with those shirts that had none of these tags, none of these shirts had tags. So it's like, well, I don't know what that is. But again, the look, the touch, just what it was, I knew I had to pick it up. So it's
I kind of like that print.
Yeah,
Is that Elmo in some big shoes?
Yeah, it's Elmo in some big shoes. Yeah, look at that.
Wow, I'd love to know the context of this shirt.
Yeah, shoes. This is gonna go up $40. You know what I'm saying?
I love it.
50 cents to $40. This Scooby Doo is gonna be $30 right here. So all these were super condition. But again, it's like I was saying. Yeah, it's trial and error. See, that's what it is right here. Trial and error. Applying what you learn. Calculated risks. Like, look, there's some stuff in my basement. It's shit. Okay, it's literal shit. Like stuff that I picked up at a 99-cent sale that I'm just like, year and a half, 2 years later, I'm like, yo, what were you doing?
That's always the best, right?
It was like that one time I took all that stuff. I'm like, yo, you're going to Goodwill, because I was tired of seeing it. I was tired of seeing those bad, not bad buys, but just uneducated buys where it's like, at the point where you're just like, oh man, you get excited, but then you're like, wow, I didn't do the research. I didn't know what was going on. So, yeah, we all got our dogs. You know what I'm saying? Okay, that's a great question. Okay, so when I do, I do mainly men's clothing because I work in limited sizing. So what you want to do is you want to measure. You're basically from pit to pit. So when you measure pit to pit, you get a feel it, or you get a measurement of what it's going to be. So looking at this will probably be an extra large. Just by looking at it, because I wear extra large. This will probably be extra large, but this will probably be 24 inches across. Okay, so that's how you do it. So I provide measurements from here to here, and then from the neck. So where not where it starts, because sometimes you have a higher collar. I always start at the hem to the bottom. Okay, so hem to the bottom, and then pit to pit. Okay, and a lot of people know, like especially in your vintage community and your vintage shirts. So sometimes a vintage large will fit more like a modern medium. Okay, so a lot of these vintage buyers already have their measurements. Like I always say, like take your favorite shirt, the shirt that you think fits the best, like that you love to wear, lay that out, measure it, and that's basically your measurements for your shirts. So yeah, chest and inches, and then and then length of the shirt. So that was an excellent question. So yeah, like a lot of these, I'm just gonna be like in my listing, it'll be like size extra large measured. So, and then I'll see measurements, and I always put the measurements, and then I have a kind of a you list the measurements. Yes, Empire, you list the measurements, and then I have kind of a clause that says, make sure just double check the measurements because each shirt can differ in sizing between brand, year, and wear. Because you may have a shirt that says extra large and it's been washed 100 times, and now it's a large. So there we go, Tim, right there. Tim says, I literally study everyone and watch YouTube every day. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, you just gain that knowledge. So yeah, and exactly. Tim, why don't you come on? Are you in the spot? Here, I'll throw the link down. Tim, if you want to come in, I'd be more than welcome for you to come in.
Tim's always a fun time.
Hopefully Josie's sleeping. Pass that on some nacho chips. But yeah, it's just about gaining that knowledge and then knowing kind of like, again, knowing what sells, knowing what, like with crew neck sweatshirts, I found like, oh my goodness, these crew neck sweatshirts were selling like hotcakes. So, Michael is dead. No, he's learning. He's learning. He's so good. But yeah, it's just like, you're immersing yourself in your souls too. You're seeing what sells. You're seeing what, you look to see, like, I know crew neck sweatshirt's a hot item for me to sell on Grailed. So I'm gonna keep buying these crew neck sweatshirts. These tourist shirts, doing really good with those. So I'm gonna keep buying them. And then once they kind of like fade off, I'm not gonna buy them anymore. Like Tommy Bahama was up. Now it's not selling anymore. I'm not picking up Tommy Bahama. I saw some cool Tommy Bahama stuff. I'm not gonna pick it up because I know it's not gonna sell anymore. So just watching your solds, watching all that, and it kind of influences what you're picking too. So yeah, Tim's lives are awesome. If y'all aren't subscribed to Tim, make sure you're subscribing to Tim. You know what I'm saying? And everyone in the chat, there's a lot of people there's a lot of content creators. I'm gonna tell you this: there's a lot of content creators in this chat. If you're not subscribed to them, you need to be. But I think this is a mix where I think everyone is subscribed to each other. But yeah,
we all usually know each other.
Yeah, Tim's lives are really good. Him and Josie have like awesome chemistry. I love it.
Hey, shout out to Dapper Tiger, rendering my first video at the moment.
There
Look
you go.
at that. Welcome to the club.
You got to start sometime.
Thrift Beast.
Yeah, Thrift Beast's been lurking. He's got us on the. Look at this. He said he sold a Robert Graham today. Yeah, it's all about that. Let's see what we got. I teach nursing assistants course to high schoolers, and I think every one of them owns a crew neck champion sweatshirt. Exactly. So it's like, and it's also watching the fashion too. Watching what the kids are wearing. I'll go to, I'll drop my kid off at middle school, and I'm watching what shoes they're wearing. I'm looking what's hot, and it's funny. I always ask my 11-year-old, I'm like, yo, what's the style right now? He's like, I don't know, Dad. I don't know. So like I'm dropping him off. I'm like, yo, is that kid wearing Under Armour shoes or with Nikes? What style are they, what styles are they looking for? Stacy, she says, getting these great Texas A&M tees here. Yo, if you got any vintage Texas A&M stuff, message me. I will buy stuff from you. So just let me know. Yeah, let me know. I'm still looking for that vintage, that satin. I'm looking for a satin Texas A&M big spell on the back. That's what that's kind of like one of my grails. That, and then I need a big like baby blue Oilers, Houston Oilers sweatshirt crew neck. So if anybody's got that, hit me up. But I want to pay cheap prices though. So,
Same way.
but yeah, you got any other questions or you got any like?
Off the top of my head, no. But I could try to think of one real quick.
Oh, Kelly, I went to Sam Houston State University, but I can't find any like. If you got any old vintage Sam Houston State stuff, let me know. Or if you see anything. Yeah, I know. Look at that. You're teasing me now. You're teasing me. Michael, are you finding this vintage Oilers stuff?
No.
Come on, man.
I showed you some and you said it ain't worth picking up, so.
You showed me those pennants. Those pennants were.
Oh, there was that one shirt, but that was way too far away. I said I wasn't going just for that.
All right, we got Farm Girl Scavenger. Noel. Listing vintage fly fishing books. Got a huge haul of them at the estate sale for 50 cents. 40 of them. Yeah, see, $100 each. You know? $100 each. That's the thing. It's stepping out of your comfort zone and just going like, pause, wait a minute, this could be something, and just looking it up. Like I had these aeronautical magazines. I had a hunch. It was just all about a hunch. I got them for free. They were like, "Yeah, just take them." I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna take them just because I had a hunch. I probably made like $400 off of these, like lot of like 100 magazines. So
and you paid the best price out there.
Yeah, exactly. I know, Tracy. Oilers stuff is hard to come by. I know. It gets. The thing is, especially like where you like Michael is, especially where you're at. If that stuff drops, it may not be even hitting the floor. You know what I'm saying? Someone sees that stuff donated and they're pulling it before it even hits the floor. So,
yeah, I'm the same way too. Well, pretty much everything. It's pretty hard to, for me at least. I'm relatively new to reselling. I've been doing it for about 9 months. So, I gotta learn everything.
And there's Tim right there. Look up everything. You know what I'm saying? Look it up. Just look it up. You know, and it can't hurt. Brands. I look up brands all the time. I'm like, yo, what is this? Or I'll shoot it over to I'll shoot it over to Tommy or to Kent and be like, yo, anybody seen this before? You know, what's this about? You know, and like again, it's just. No, and it's just finding those people that you gel with, finding those people that you can, yeah, there you go, Dapper Tiger. Oh wait, hold on. Oh, just sit on the couch and comment goodwill,
Those are pretty convenient.
Oh wait, Michael's gonna find something. Michael's got something. Yeah, Michael's got some. Michael definitely got some stuff he's gonna pull out and show.
So, boy,
no, I don't think they burned their stuff. I don't know. I know a lot of people were mad when they left, but Kelly, I think they still have their stuff. I didn't see much burning. Oh yeah, here's a Bolo brand, CC Filson. Okay, CC Filson, Seattle, Washington. That's a brand. You find that you'll do really well on that. So everyone download that brand into their brain. So yeah, CC Filson does. Now again, I always tell people you're not going to find this stuff every time you go out, but that chance happening that you do see it, you got to pick it up. All right, what do you got, Michael?
I couldn't get the ball out because it's stuck to the damn china cabinet again.
Oh man, come on!
That ruined it. It's signed too. Let's see.
What do you got there?
All wrapped up. I don't even know what it is. It's signed by a famous Houston Oiler. Can you figure out who it is? Anybody?
I don't know, Earl Campbell.
Not you, dumbass.
Oh,
Let's see what it is. I don't know. A towel? 1994. It's a big towel. It says,
nice,
"Love, Earl Campbell."
nice. Why is that hanging up anywhere?
I'll put it in the shed.
Put a label on that. Slap a label on that. Send it to me.
No. This flag. I didn't even know we had this. We'll put that on the flagpole outside, but then it'll get all messed up.
Look at this. Look at this.
Yeah.
Come on. Y'all holding out on me. Come on.
You can't have it all, dog. You're the one that moved away from Texas, so
True that.
you want to have all Texas stuff.
True that.
Yeah.
Hey, I showed you that shirt today. Caldwell. Where's Caldwell, Texas?
I don't know, but we got a place in Caldwell County, but
They said they were the 2000 number one kolache. They won
Tracy
the
will know where that's at. That's that way.
if you ever go down to Texas and you've never experienced a kolache, get a kolache. It'll change your life. You got any more Oilers stuff for us, bro?
Nah, that's it. I like
Man.
football out of the. Let me try to get it. I don't know. No, that's it. I think you've taken everything else.
That Stacy said that's by College Station.
Okay.
Okay. Stacy knows. Stacy's a good Texas gal.
Hey, I got something else vintage. Remember, I was gonna.
All right, show us.
I want to see. Since I couldn't find the other pictures, how about that?
Oh shit!
Where does it say that? Oh, a winning pair.
You son of a bitch.
See
Look
that? Huh?
Yeah.
Now,
Is there a date on that, bro?
No, they don't say when it was. Not on here.
is this a reference that's flying over my head, or is that you two?
That's us too. Yeah.
Oh boy.
Yeah, Kelly. Yeah. Okay. So yeah, there are sausage kolaches and there's fruit kolaches. Both will change your life. Yes. If you know that, I love those. I love both of them.
But they call the kolache sausage kolaches different. It's not actually a kolache. I mean, other places call them a kolache, but the true name is not a kolache.
It's like a Kloblinski or something like that.
Kloboniski or something.
Kloblinski, yeah.
Klobaniski, something like that.
Yeah. I'm telling
Oh, wow.
you, dude, how many did I eat while I was down there that weekend? Yeah.
Yeah. Cream
Yeah,
cheese.
we're talking about food now. Cream cheese kolaches are the best.
These I have no idea what these are, but I just Google image search. Wow.
Yeah.
I want them.
They're like
They kind
German pastries.
the sausage ones kind of just look like fancy pigs in a blanket.
Well, that's what it is. Yeah. You call it pigs in a blanket. Yeah.
Yeah.
But they got some cheese in there too.
But yeah.
Oh,
Or ham and cheese.
Yeah. I mean, I'm telling you, like out here. Okay. All right. So out here, this is gonna be my rant, and it's
Here we go. We're getting into the shit now.
okay. No. This is about you already heard this rant. Okay. All right.
Now
So-
start talking. We're talking about food. So
All right. So here's the thing. and I like West Virginia. West Virginia's cool. Where I live, it's cool. It's fine. Okay. But they got this thing out here. It's like they call it like this is like their specialty food of West Virginia. It's called the pizza. It's called the pepperoni roll. Okay, and it's basically like pepperoni baked in bread. Okay, and so like the first time I saw that, I'm like, that's interesting. I want to try one of these. So I bought. They had 6 of them in this bag. They looked like the kolache, kind of the kolache, the sausage kolaches I'm used to. I bit into it. And I said, "Damn!" I said, "This is a bastardization of a kolache." I'm like, they could have done so much with this. They could have put like ham and cheese in this. Or well, the thing is, too, sausage is totally different. Like in the north, okay. If like what we're eating out here, like this sausage is not sausage. Okay, it's
all pork. There's no other.
Or like the Eckrich stuff you buy at like the store. That's a glorified hot dog. That's a glorified wiener. Okay. Yeah, and it's just like like I don't know. I am biased. But yeah, that pepperoni roll, they were all excited about it. They and I was like, y'all don't understand. This is not anything close close to what I want or I imagined. Yeah, just like it's like a small, like just like a small roll, like about this big, and just inside of it, it's just like pepperoni. But what I learned was, and I asked this old timer, I said, tell me about these pepperoni rolls. Why are they like famous? So what happened was, it all goes back to the coal miners in West Virginia. They would put those in their lunch pails and take them down to the coal mines because they would start they would last. The pepperoni was what's the word for it? The pepperoni is like
preserved.
Preserved, exactly.
It's smoked, right? Or maybe not.
Yeah, it's just so preserved that it's gonna stay inside the bread. So the bread will basically spoil or mold before the pepperoni will. So
I didn't know that pepperoni rolls were a West Virginia thing. I grew up on pepperoni rolls.
Yeah, but are you talking about like the bread ones?
Yeah, it's like a loaf of bread with pepperoni shoved in it. Sometimes cheese, which is really crazy.
Yeah, I don't know.
Hey.
Wait,
yeah, no, I love pepperoni.
Dabber Tiger said, "Got to go to Connecticut and try a steamed cheeseburger. That was an old school lunch pail staple." Can you describe this? Okay, can you describe this steamed cheeseburger? Because I had something in Pennsylvania that they were all excited about called steamers, and I was like, the fuck is that?
Different name.
It's disgusting.
Something different down here.
It was basically. So Dapper, if you're listening, tell me what this steamed cheeseburger is, because I think I had one or I had 2 of them because I bought. They're like, "Oh, you got to have 2," and then
Tracy,
I want to know because if it is what I think it is, I'll describe it. I just want to make sure because I was in like kind of South Central Pennsylvania. I think he's typing. Let's see what Dapper Tiger comes out with. So,
the thing is, you got to be careful with Pennsylvania because they come up with a lot of weird words for things that already exist. Like, my fiance grew up in Pittsburgh. She's a Yinzer, and she's got all these words she uses for things. She calls sunny side up eggs dippy eggs. And I'm like, what do you mean?
Yeah,
juicy and less greasy.
Wait,
steamed ham.
I think
Huh?
Known as a steamer or steamed ham is what it says.
No, they steam the burger patty on the block of cheese, and the block of cheese. The cheese oozes out over the burger when they serve it. Okay, no, okay. So that's not what I had. I was in Pennsylvania, and they had these things called steamers, and let's see, juicy, less greasy. No, they had these steamers, and basically what it was, if you, I had two of them. It's basically a sloppy Joe without the mix. And it was nasty. It was not nasty, but I was like, this is what they were excited about. This is terrible. So,
ooh, Empire by Cause has a question. What do you guys do with corrosion and battery contact?
yeah, battery pocket. Okay, so go ahead.
The main thing you're going to want to do is, if you can take it apart, you're going to want to take it apart and remove the contacts. Rubbing it down with alcohol can help if it's just a little bit of corrosion. If it's more severe, you can drop it in a vinegar bath, plain old white vinegar, and that will start a chemical reaction that actually gets the corrosion off of the contacts. But be careful, because that also makes the contact brittle, so you can break it very easily trying to put it back in. You want to be kind of careful with how long you leave it in the vinegar. But yeah, if it's just a little bit, Q-tip and rubbing alcohol, like Tracy said, would be fine. If it's a lot, you gotta try and take it out and give it a bath.
Sometimes what I do is I'll do the alcohol, and then sometimes I'll get like a nail file, and I'll scrape some of it off to get the terminal, get the metal, out, and stuff has worked that way too, So, yeah, sunny side eggs are gross. Yeah.
I'm not gonna disagree with you. Well, I guess I like it.
Well, they in Pittsburgh, they also put like fries on their sandwiches and stuff like that.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
You're giving me flashbacks to dinner tonight. She made burgers for us, and she's like, you should put the fries on it. It tastes so much better. I'm like, what do you mean? Putting fries on burgers.
They got some places out here called Permanente Brothers, and I think there's a Permanente Brothers in Pittsburgh, and they put fries on all those sandwiches. I'm like,
Permanente Bros is a Pittsburgh thing, man. Those are some yins right there.
Tim, anyone ever sell any adult Oshkosh?
Huh.
I have sold. If you find the train engineer hats, those can go for some good money. I mean, not crazy money, but those can go for overalls. Yep. Yeah, overalls right now. Overalls is like, okay, so overalls got really hot, and it's kind of coming down now. It's on that down, like, on this the end slope, but I'm still selling up overalls. So,
and from a non-reseller perspective, thank God overalls are going away.
yeah. So,
hey, man. So we're hitting about 1 o'clock for me, so that's probably going to be the time that I need to head out.
all right.
But it was super awesome talking to you guys. Glad I was able to stop in and hang out a little bit, give you guys a couple questions, a little chit chat. So thank you guys so much. I'm gonna probably head out. I'll be still in the chat. I just got to finish up these listings.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, we're going to go for a little bit more than I think we may. If we don't have anyone else come in, we may shut it down for a little bit. So, yeah, I appreciate you coming on. Yeah, great questions, and just keep opening yourself up to new things, and just like figure it out and go places and research it, and just kind of immerse yourself in it. Make the bad buys, make the good buys with it. See what sticks.
I've made my fair share of bad buys. Don't worry about that.
All right, bro. Peace out, man.
All right, see you, man. Have a good one.
Take care.
Let's see. $20. What did you get for $20? Oh,
Check Oshkosh flannel. Checkered, maybe.
Yeah, I mean, again, it's a lot of times with that stuff, you never, like vintage Oshkosh. Yeah, you just some things go and then some things don't. It's I always say like all vintage is not created equal. So just make sure sometimes it's taking that gamble. You know, you got it for $2.50. Yeah, that's definitely a gamble you can take. So like a lot of this stuff with here, it's all about gambling. It's all about just like, all right, what's gonna sell? Things that I thought were gonna sell don't, and things that I'm just like, I'll throw it over for $40. Boom, next day it's sold. I'm like, what the heck? But also with a lot of this stuff too, and I think we've got some new people. I always say this: the 32 people watching right now, I really, really, really appreciate it. I think Michael brought in some new blood, right? One of the things that especially like I showed a lot of vintage stuff and a lot of things that very unique, very just and that's what I look for. I look for that weird stuff. I look for the different stuff. I look for the unique stuff. And a lot of times is you're not going to find a comp on that stuff. Okay? You're not going to find a comp. The best thing you can do is make your own comp. Be confident in what you're buying, but you can create the comp. You may not, I don't know what there may not be another hat like this out there. Okay? I'm gonna search, but I may not even search. But the thing is, to me, this is a $25 to $30 hat. Okay, so again, don't get so caught up in the like just the I got to comp everything out. I got to comp. Now I'm not saying just go in and just like go crazy and buy everything and without thinking, oh well, this certain brand or this Tommy Hilfiger shirt is going to net me $60 where it's only going to net you $35 because the market is saturated. But with your really weird stuff, you got to create you got to create that demand. You got to create the cool photos. You got to list it on different sites to get that in front of as many people. And then sometimes it's all about making the story, and then we'll get into that in a totally. I've gotten so deep entranced into that, but it's like creating that story, creating, you're the curator. Okay. You're the curator of this fashion, your fashion, whatever you have. Okay. So, you want to curate a look, or you want to curate, this ensemble. So that's what that's what you want to do. You want to tell people, yo, this is what I think is fashionable. I think, you could set off an outfit with this hat. I had one person, like, oh man, I want this band shirt. I don't even know this band, but it looks awesome. And it'll really make my, whole outfit come together. Cool, bro. $17. I had it listed for $20, $17 offer. I'm gonna take that all day. So Tim said, let me I'm a weird dude in a hip city and I should just hit the block. And let's see. That's the thing. You want to see what the kids are rocking, But again, it's not all about maybe just like where you live. I sell a lot of stuff to California. So, it's like, what's California doing versus DC versus New Jersey versus Midwest versus Florida versus, Texas. So those are all those things, something's going to stick somewhere. This dog hat, this dog hat may go Rhode Island. I think of Rhode Island. I think of like, Massachusetts for this, But I think, this, I think LA, or I think, something, maybe West Coast, Oh, Texas is doing something. I'm selling a lot of stuff to Texas, so don't worry. Western wear, I sell a lot of Western wear to Texas, and you already know that. But I sell a lot of what do I sell a lot of? I don't know. A lot of my like hunting stuff that'll go. You just got to think about where are people hunting. I sell things to Wisconsin, Montana, Texas, Arizona. A lot of my fishing gear. I picked up a few fishing shirts. That's going to go to Florida. That's going to go to South Carolina. So it's just all about thinking about those different styles and different where you can sell them to. Oh yeah, this is perfect right here. So she has a board on my Pinterest that I share all my links to all my listings, as well as Twitter and my Facebook for Business page. Okay, get instantly 10 to 18 views. Exactly. That I do that on all of my listings. If you don't have, if you don't have a Pinterest, if you don't have a Twitter, or if you don't have a Facebook, like a Facebook business page, make one. It's free, and exactly those share buttons, they want you to share. So you're sharing that stuff out there. And yeah, it gets like, mine are getting like 18 to 25 views instantly, which is awesome. And that's that, those views, and those are automated bot views. No, those aren't organic views, but those simple views, those bot views, get you bumped up in the listings. So if you're doing promoted, all that stuff, it just keeps you bumping up. So I try to get a pulse on the streets. You know what I'm saying? I'm a curator. I'm trying to tell the kids, like, yo, this is the new stuff you should get. Uh-oh. Michael went away. What happened? Uh-oh. His computer might have gone off. He might have fell asleep. Yeah. All right. So Yvette, let's see what you get. The Midwest: Carhartt, North Face, Levi's, Wrangler, Columbia, Harley Davidson. Well, Harley Davidson's like, yeah, I sell Harley Davidson everywhere. So yeah, but yeah, Carhartt, Carhartt is a kind of like at that, like, the bell curve. Carhartt was hot. It's cresting right now. North Face is kind of all over the place. So, oh, there's Michael back. Michael, what happened?
It just crashed on me. I don't know.
Ronnie's got that. I sell that rock on the block, right? Yeah. Again, and then this is what I'm talking about. Like, I see a lot of similarities between, what a lot of us do. But like, Ronnie has immersed himself in this, this suit culture, and he knows exactly what he's looking for every single time he's going out. He knows all these, the brands he's looking for. I might have been passed on these brands, but again, he's immersed himself in that, in just that style, that culture. He knows what's hot and what he wants to, what he wants to sell to the people. So, all right, Noel's got some knowledge bombs tonight. All right, so also, if there are specific groups that watch for that stuff, then make sure to tag those groups on Twitter when you share. Yeah, doing the hashtags, that's important. Right? There we go. We got that after hours chat now. We gave up the drug dealing for reselling, went from whipping the Pyrex to flipping the Pyrex. God dang, I love it. Yeah, so I love what I do, man. It's probably one of the greatest decisions that I've made, like, just going into all this and doing, all this stuff. I love what I do. And the thing is, if you love it,
I just
Michael
let him
has been
go.
on.
Hey,
I
I
let
just
him
let him
go.
go. He just keeps talking. Go ahead. Long story short.
Yeah, we'll make a. All right, hey, we'll make a. Dude, I think Krillin passed out. I can just see Krillin, wife beater, arm, nipple. He's out. You know what I'm saying? If he's not in, he's out. I think Tommy passed out too. Tommy's passed out somewhere too. So, but man, it's getting cold in here.
Yeah.
Might have to. I'm got to deal with all this hat. All right. Let's see what you got. Older vintage Carhartt half zip hickory shirts and blanket line coats. Yep, blanket line. That's what you want to look for, especially in Carhartts. Yeah, vintage, chore worn, distressed. Yeah, all those things. Yeah, you will. I saw vintage Woolrich. Yeah. All those things. Those are definitely gonna sell for you. Yeah, right there. Especially you gotta make a spreadsheet, see what you need to sell. So yeah, Tommy's listening. Okay. Yeah. And you know what? With that heavy duty Carhartt, I go high. Start it high. You'll get and you'll get people, sending you offers. But yeah, Carhartt's really popular right now. So I knew Tommy was going to have it in the background. So, well, I don't know. I'm hitting the 3-hour mark. It is 1 a.m. here. I'm a little sleepy. So, and I got to get some shipping done too for the morning. But I hope y'all learned something, and I hope Michael shows some cool stuff. I'm gonna have him on every once in a while. He's got to get some cool lots together so we can show, because I don't go thrifting like 10 more minutes. Tracy, why are you so demanding?
Where you at? Come on in.
Tracy, you want to end the last 10 minutes with us? I can show you some. I can read. I'm digging this shirt though. I'm digging this. This is gonna be my. That's gonna be the big one right there. So. Oh hell! Oh yeah, Tommy's got a big purchase he's gonna be making. So have fun with that. This one too.
She said you can jump on the couch again or something.
Oh, the Mac. Now this I like this ladybug one. I'm telling you, everyone. I tell you what, everyone was back in the day. I don't know. I showed y'all that mint julep sweatshirt. I sold that mint julep sweatshirt. Like I'm gonna be selling this whatever. I don't know where that one went. I know you're talking about. That's Adirondacks. Hold on, that one was fresh because I think a lot of people came in a little bit later. I don't know. This pile's gonna fall down on me. Like I'm at the bins now. You know what I'm saying? With the
Hey,
bin.
Chris, tell them about this jacket, the one you seen. Remember you found it in the closet? Let's see. I can't get.
I'll make you big. Oh yeah, I thought I had taken that one.
No.
What's the story behind that? That's Dad's, right?
Yeah, it's homemade. Our aunt made it for him years ago.
Yeah. That's beast right there. Look at that. It's got a goat embroidery too.
Look at the collar, how big the collar is on it.
That was the style, man. I bet you. I don't know. I don't want to sell that, but
Yeah.
I bet you get something for that. I mean, that's vintage handmade. I don't know where that one sweater went. I got shit everywhere. So. Yeah, that's cool. Yeah, I like that. Well, yeah, I mean, all kinds of stuff. Like, I don't know. Some people that didn't see it, like the vintage tourist stuff. Look at the lighthouses. Crew necks are hot. I'm telling you, I do so well with crew necks. Oh, here we go. Look at this. Mackinac. That's what it was. Mackinac. But see, that's a. But it's got like these fleece. It's got a fleece like sleeve to the cuff. Tim. So that's the one thing I wish. I wish there would be a way. I don't know. I've been thinking of that, and the thing is,
What you know about that jacket, huh? Let's see. We got it on here.
wait. Michael got a fit.
You got the spin.
Tracy, right here. We got a fit. Look at that.
There's a parrot. Yeah.
Got the goat.
The collar, though.
Look at that collar. Yeah, hell yeah. That's awesome. That is awesome. Yeah, that collar flares up so bad. Get your posh on with the outfits. See, I have a lot of men's outfits. So like that's something that I would like to do with like kind of Instagram. And that's kind of like a next step, just getting that all together, like curating like a look and be like, the only thing is like sizing and all that stuff. But I know some people do like this and a shirt and a hat together. So, that's something that, may be good, but I'll let people kind of, put it all together and, or find those pieces. Yo, I thought I took that jacket.
No, Mom won't let you have it.
Oh man.
Let's see where we at. Yeah. America's favorite Chevrolet, baseball hot dogs, and apple pie.
Oh, that would be cool. Yeah. All right. Dude, naps are an essential part of your well-being. Yeah, make a full outfit. I want to do like a, do like a cool like lookbook type thing. I don't know yet. Well, see, what I have people, what I've got, connections that people come, they'll come to my house. That I know them through other people, but they'll come to my house and then they'll come shop. So that I love that. So it's like boom, getting out inventory or we trade different stuff. So but that really works. You know what I'm saying? The one thing I'd like to do is just like maybe I don't know, maybe just developing another Instagram and doing like a kind of Instagram store where I can like put these looks out and just do like sales and just get some traction that way too. So that's another level. That's but I do want to have some of these looks like how they do it on Depop where they're wearing it. I need someone just to model my stuff too. Like that's the one thing. I just need a Chernock's closet. Yeah. There we go. Chernock's basement.
Yeah.
There's the idea. Chernock's basement. Let's see if it. Yeah. Keep listening to that stuff. Size of each item and a full unit price together. Yeah. 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 Right? I don't know. bologna sandwiches. That's what it pays. Let's see. Did a women's leather coat, Levi's, and boots with a white tee. Yeah, I mean, yeah. Yeah, I'm sure I could get, there we go. I like that. Trunks. We got the 3 C's in there. I need a dope logo made then. Yeah, that would look bomb. Even like some of this stuff could, piece together. But I mean, it takes time. And again, I know this is a lot to look at, and a lot. I have bought a lot of stuff, but again, for $150, I'm set for, I'm set for another while. But even the stuff in my basement. So, and I've been thinking of too, doing here's an idea too. I'm just gonna kind of throw that out there. I may start doing some reseller auctions. You know what I'm saying? Or like reseller boxes to where I'll put like 25 items in it for, I don't know, $100 shipped or whatever, and do it that way and show maybe some of the items. And I was thinking of this, like doing a YouTube video and saying, all right, here's box 1, here's box 2, here's box 3, and let people kind of like hit me up through Instagram or like, a DM and, do that. All right, everyone go follow Farm Girl Scavenger on Instagram. So, yeah, all my links are in the bottom. Michael, you're not really on social, are you?
No, I stay away from that.
See, I don't want to do the mystery bulk boxes. I want to show people what's in the boxes. You know what I'm saying? I know. There's some people, they have big followings on Instagram that do that. I just don't think my following is that big yet. That I could do a mystery box. But if they saw what's in it, they may be like, you know what? Yeah, I'm pulling the trigger on that. So, yeah, I mean that might be something to look at. So, all right, I think we've been streaming live. My voice is a little hoarse. I think we're gonna get out of here, get to bed. I gotta get up, not early in the morning, but I gotta get some stuff done tomorrow. I got the kids, so
I gotta work on the shed. Get it finished.
Get that shed finished, and then we're gonna do you need to do a video.
Yeah,
and we'll show it. We'll show it on that. So, Tim, thank you, Tim. You and I, we gotta put our heads together. We're gonna get some things going. I want you on my show, or we need to do it. We need to do a show together. So, thank you, Tracy. Thank you, Kelly. Burgundy Cells, thank you for coming on. Great questions. So we really appreciate it. So yeah, we're gonna be doing that. Yvette, thank you so much. Everyone that kind of hung in there or came late. Noel, appreciate it. So yeah, we're gonna get out of here. And Tommy, thank you so much. Let me tell you something. Hold on, pause on this. Tommy, a lot of people, especially in this community, Tommy has given me a lot of insight through my eBay store that I wasn't seeing, and he has helped me out very generously with some of these tweaks and that I've been doing at eBay, and it's been really showing. So I'm really appreciative, just kind of like the knowledge he drops. You know what I'm saying? So if y'all want to follow his Patreon, no, I'm just kidding. No, but yeah, what a turd, right, Tracy? No, but he's I've learned a lot from them. So their shows are great. So make sure I'm so sorry I missed last night too, dude. I was in this. I was selling this auction with Lisa. She's great. We had fun doing the auction. But I click over and they got that one dude on. And I'm like, yo. So I'm gonna go back and I was busy today thrifting, but I'm gonna go back and watch that tomorrow because that looked insane. That looked awesome. So but yeah, we're gonna get out of here. Michael, you got any last words?
Nah, I'm good. We'll see y'all next time. I'll be on here again.
Yeah.
I'll get some of my other stuff out that's buried everywhere. So
Yeah, and you can kind of show them that what your hot sellers are because everyone has a different thing.
right.
So, all right, it's 3 hours and 20 minutes. Y'all take care, and we'll see you next time. Later.
See y'all.